Greetings and salutations, Oriole Nation, and welcome to Ludington Oriole boys basketball on the Orioles Sports Network. Scoop Hansen, the voice of the Orioles, with you on the play-by-play call, joined right now by our OSN technical engineer, Nick Wysong, and by our OSN cameraman, Jackson Jenner. The Ludington Orioles home for their home opener against the Spring Lake Lakers, and we're proud to be bringing you this boys JV game. We want to thank House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic and support Ludington Orioles sports, producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937, and pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. That's House of Flavors Manufacturing. Learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. And also a shout out to Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist 231-757-3368. Lundquist, the exclusive starting lineup sponsor for the Ludington Orioles. And tonight the Spring Lake Lakers in town. That means Coach Billy Corr and his boys in town, and that's where Coach Thad Shank got his coaching start. Of course, Thad is a Ludington graduate. He was born and raised in Ludington, and actually, you know what, I got to ask if he was born in Ludington, because his dad, he may have been born in St. Ignace. I got to ask Thad about that, but he was a Ludington graduate. He, after college, he started his coaching career and teaching career at Spring Lake before coming to Ludington. And Spring Lake and Ludington, when they hook up on basketball, it's always an excellent game. It's competitive. It's usually exciting. And we're looking for more of that tonight. Ludington coming off their 85-51 victory over the Reed City Coyotes on Tuesday night. Ludington only had a 2-point lead at the half, 29-27, and they went on to win 85-51. A big second half where they scored 56 points. Here are your starting lineups, again, as sponsored by Lundquist Furniture for the Spring Lake Lakers, coached by Patrick Stegman. Starting at the guards, number 12, Eli McCammett, and number 42, Peter May. The centers, number 10, Max Schnickels. And the forwards, number 32, Brock Nichols, and number 34, Jackson Stegman. For the Ludington Orioles, coached by Noah Lehman, assisted by Sam Lightning Leduc and Ben Lehman, managed by Sean Ramirez. Actually, 32 for Spring Lake, Brock Nichols. I mispronounced it. It's Brock Nichols. Okay, Ludington, their starters. 4 of the 5 are guards. Number 2, Brayton Kaminsky. He is a sophomore. Number 3, Landon Sloan. He is a sophomore. Number 12, Jay Smith, a sophomore. And number 21, Eric Walton. He is a freshman. All 4 of those gentlemen are guards. Starting center, number 24, Austin Shelton. He is a sophomore. Home opener. Should be a big crowd here tonight. And Nick, we're happy to be home after just, our first game of the year being at Reed City, which is just 45 miles to the east. And now tonight we get our home opener. You couldn't ask for a better opponent, the Spring Lake Lakers.
Oh yeah, just like last year, our opener was in Spring Lake.
Double.
We went there and went to double overtime, and that was a phenomenal game. And just coming off of a great win last week where we traveled, and now coming back home for our home opener.
And Nick, you know that game against Spring Lake last year, we knew going into it, we had a very young team. We only had 2 seniors on the team last year.
Yeah, we graduated both of them.
Yeah, Alex Smith
and Ben
Gronstal. And very, very young team. And when we went up against that very good Spring Lake team last year, and we had them on the ropes, they hit a buzzer beater to send it to overtime.
To the second overtime,
I'm sorry. And, that was one heck of a ball game. If memory serves me right, I think it ended up like something like 69-61.
Yeah,
Spring Lake really wore us down in that second overtime.
Yeah, the second overtime, it kind of momentum shifted there as the buzzer beater was hit at the end of the first overtime. So,
well, here we go, boys. JV basketball action from Hawley Gym on Thursday, December 4th. And the tip goes out of bounds, and the officials having a confab right now. I think they're going to re-jump it. Let's see here. Re-jump, yep. And not a second of time has come off the clock. Okay, here we go. And the tip controlled by the Ludington Orioles with it. BK Jr., Brayton Kaminsky, he'll give it now to Sloan. Sloan's pass is picked off, and coming away with it for the Lakers, number 10, Max Schnickels. Schnickels will give it now to Peter May. May is guarded by Sloan. Good to be back in the old crow's nest here, where we got that bird's eye view of all the action out here at Hawley Gym. Venerable Hawley Gymnasium. One thing with the renovation we noticed last year, it's a lot lighter in here.
Oh, yeah. It's also cooler in here.
Yeah, definitely.
It's all the much better AC, I will say that.
Yeah, the pass is thrown away there. It's always good seeing Ludington Athletic Director Greg Piscadna. Came in tonight, and I was pestering him right off the bat. I said, Greg, I need the key to get into the crow's nest. Here's a nice pass inside. Shot put up no good there by Shelton. Rebound to the Lakers, Jackson Stegman. And we hope, talking to Coach Patrick Stegman, I gave him the information for the Orioles Sports Network, and he said he was going to pass it along to his dad. So I hope his dad is tuned in tonight. So Mr. Stegman, that's the father of Coach Patrick Stegman, and we hope you're tuned into the Orioles Sports Network and enjoying this one, which is only 59 seconds old right now. It's Ludington basketball. No score. 7:01 to go in the opening quarter. Walton had it there for a moment. He turned right around, and there was a Spring Lake Laker right in his face. We'd like to thank Indian Summer Co-op. They are proud to be a sponsor of the OSN and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for the season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. Ludington on the attack. Brayton Kaminsky with it now. And there's a shot put up by Jay Smith. No good. We got a foul called on the floor.
It's been a minute and 20 seconds, and there's still no score in this game. This very well may be a defensive game or just a slow start.
And that's what we thought in the first half of that game at Reed City the other night. And then Ludington offensive explosion in the second half. Reed City held them to 29 points in the first half. Orioles 56 points in that second half.
Like
34
said,
point
game of runs.
Yeah, exactly. 34-point fourth quarter. Nick, that was amazing. All right, here's the steal by the Lakers. And going in, the shot blocked there. Eric Walton, what a block by Walton.
That was a great block. He spotted that down, saw he was about to take the shot and leapt for it and was able to grab it.
Spring Lake sends in boy, I tell you, they're bringing the reinforcements in. It's a whole new set of players.
Looks like they just shuffled their lineup.
A definite shuffle right there, as we like to call a shank shuffle. 22, Bodie Brown checks in. Also out there is there's a shot up and in, and give that to number 24, Tyson Leto.
This full court press
Tyson
by
Leto.
Spring Lake it's definitely cutting down what we can do, similar to the GV game last week.
Yeah, and there was Spring Lake's defense there just forced another Oriole turnover right there. Lakers up 2-0, 6 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Boys JV basketball action from Hawley Gym, the home opener of the 2025-2026 season. Lakers on the attack. There's a 14-footer up, no good there by Leto. Rebound to the Orioles, coming away with it, Jay Smith. Smith will give it now to Brayton Kaminsky. Kaminsky over to Eric Walton. Walton to the hoop, up and good. Nice move there by Eric Walton, who had a game-high 23 the other night for the Ludington JV team at Reed City.
Great offensive movement there. That was a great assist, and Eric Walton was able to get some separation and put the ball into the bucket.
You see, I was giving the Spring Lake Lakers fans all the, and we only announced one of the players that came in, and just like that, the Lakers are going to do another 5-man shuffle. Ludington with the ball. Walton, three, no good. Rebound to Spring Lake's number 22, Bodie Brown. He'll give it now to Tyson Leto. Leto guarded there by Landon Sloan. Now with the ball for the Lakers, number 20, and that's Nolan Mattis. There's a shot put up there.
Probably about a 25-footer right there. That was well beyond the arc.
Tyson Leto, and he's got all 5 of the Laker points. It's a 3 right there. Spring Lake up 5-2, 4:32 to go, opening quarter. Jack,
another shuffle coming in here.
I was going to say Jack Wiersbicki was on the court, but he's been replaced.
Yeah, there's only 2 people left that were just on the court 15 seconds ago.
Yeah, I was going to say that's a quick shuffle right there. They come back with their starters. May is in the game, and now we're going to have a fight for the ball. Jump ball, and it's going to be Spring Lake basketball, I believe. Yes. So Spring Lake comes back with their starters. Number 32, Brock Nichols is in the game. 34, Jackson Stegman. 42, Peter May. 12, Eli McCammon. And number 10, Max Schnickels. Spring Lake 5, Ludington 2, 4:20 to go in the opening quarter.
Spring Lake's speed on their offense is definitely hurting us defensively.
Good observation there, Nick.
But with that speed, you'll see things like that. They'll juggle the ball and they'll do things like that.
Spring Lake lost it. They get it right back, and they work it inside. Shot up, no good. Ball fought for, and Eric Walton has it for the Orioles.
The faster you are, the more mistakes you can make.
Yeah.
That's what we just saw.
Yep, Jay Smith with it into the corner. There's a shot up, no good there by Danny Alanis. And I thank TJ Shimanek for helping me with the pronunciation on that. I was pronouncing it Alanis at the game in Reed City. Boy, I was off. I apologize to the Alanis family for butchering your last name. Again, a big thank you to TJ Shimanek for that information. 3:23 to go, opening quarter. Spring Lake 5, Ludington 2. Boys JV basketball action. Freshman game tonight. Spring Lake wins by the score of 56-54. There's a shot, second shot put up, and what are we going to have here? I don't know if they're going to count the basket. What do we have here? I think they are. Yes.
Looks like they counted it.
The basket does count. The basket by number 42, Peter May. And he'll go to the free throw line now to try to complete the... Actually, no.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay, the basket counted. And... Did we have a foul called there on Spring Lake? Yes. Okay. That was kind of
if there was a foul, then why did that
Yeah,
basket
you wouldn't think
count?
it would, but that was kind of a weird...
Yeah, I'm not even fully sure what happened.
Yeah. Well, we got 3:05 to go in the opening quarter. Spring Lake 7, Ludington 2. That's what the scoreboard says here at Hawley Gym. With the ball for the Orioles, number 5, Trenton Trevisano is checked into the game. Right now on the court for Ludington, you have Alanis, Trevisano. You have also number 34, Waylon Britton, who's checked in. He's a sophomore. Jay Smith is out there, number 12. And you have Eric Walton, number 21. Waylon Britton with the ball. Britton now over to Walton. Ludington in their white jerseys, orange numerals trimmed in black and orange lettering. Spring Lake in their traditional red jerseys. They have gray lettering and numerals trimmed in white.
Could be a foul on Spring Lake there.
2:33 left in the opening quarter. Spring Lake 7, Ludington 2. Boys JV basketball action. Again, the freshman game, Ludington falls by just 2 points, 56-54. What a shot there. A buzzer beater by Braden Tyndall.
Yeah, it was 56-51.
Yeah.
Put it up at half court.
At half court, nothing but net.
Oh, yeah. Great shot.
And it brought him to within 2. But
buzzer went off as it was in the air. So.
Yep. But boy, we launched
counted,
it. We're up here watching it, and we're like, wow, that looks like that's got a chance, and nothing but net. Yeah, it was just a swoosh. Jay Smith at the free throw line for Ludington. Second shot is up and no good. Rebound, however, by Trevisano. Trenton Trevisano back now to Danny Alanis. Trevisano loses it. And here come the Spring Lake Lakers. 2:12 to go, and now we're having over and back violation on the Lakers. Hey, Oriole Nation, attention athletes, want to boost your game? At North Star Chiropractic in Ludington, we specialize in helping you recover, perform, and stay injury-free. Don't wait. Call 231-843-8200 and elevate your performance today. North Star Chiropractic, your winning edge. All right, with the ball for the Orioles, BK Jr., that's Brayton Kaminsky. He'll take a 15-footer up, in and out, no good. Rebound fought for, and that was Austin Shelton. He had 3 or 4 Lakers surrounding him right there. It's a jump ball, and it's going to be possession arrow to the Orioles. Kaminsky will trigger it in to Shelton. Shelton now over to Sloan. Sloan gives it back to Kaminsky. Now to Alanis. A nice move there. Danny Alanis gets the basket. Ludington trails now 7-4. There's a tough shot missed there, but a foul called on the Orioles.
Fouls on Ludington number 24, Austin Shelton. His first, team first. Shooting 2 at the line for Spring Lake.
At the free throw line for the Spring Lake Lakers, number 24, Tyson Leto. 1:38 left in the opening quarter. First free throw is good.
7 in for Spring Lake, number 30, Jackson Wiersbicki.
Jackson Wiersbicki checks back into the Spring Lake lineup. Second free throw also good. Leto with 7 first quarter points.
He has been a majority of this offensive game.
Yeah, he's got 7 of their 9 points.
Yeah.
So, foul called there on Leto. Ludington trailing 9-4. Joe Kolb is checked in. He's a huge Ludington fan. Missed the days playing at Old Hawley Gymnasium. I know you know. I know you do, Joe. Thanks for tuning in, though. Joe never misses a Ludington football or basketball game. At the line for the Orioles, BK Jr. Brayton Kaminsky, first free throw is good. Second attempt for Brayton Kaminsky is up and good. 2 free throws there for BK Jr. Ludington down by just 3 now, 9-6. And now a foul will be called on Danny Alanis.
So far, only a combined 15 points in this first quarter.
I'm sure that TJ Shimanek will probably be making his way over to our public address announcer. Like he corrected, I was happy about it. If I'm mispronouncing a name, I want to know. Because it's one thing as I was a Navy journalist for 20 years, and there's nothing you can do worse than misspelling a name or butchering a pronunciation of a name. 1:16 to go in the opening quarter. Ludington trails Spring Lake 9-6. Boys JV basketball.
A little bit of confusion there on the Spring Lake offense there. Trying to hand off the ball, and other hands got in the way, and it went out of bounds.
We know we got 2 games next week, Nick, and they'll both be here at Hawley. Both games will be girls basketball, and we'll be giving reports on the boys' games as we receive them. I know Tuesday the boys will be at Manistee.
That's always a good
nice work inside, and the basket's up and in by Austin Shelton, and he's hacked. And he'll go to the free throw line and try to complete the 3-point play.
Fouls on Spring Lake number 52, Isaac Van Singel.
Trying to tie the game up here. Austin Shelton. There's 2 freshmen on this Oriole team. Danny Alanis, free throw is no good. And also Eric Walton. Shout out to Ludington Chiropractic and Dr. Mark Yeck. They've been serving the chiropractic needs of Ludington and the surrounding communities for more than 30 years. At Ludington Chiropractic, no appointment necessary as it is strictly a walk-in clinic. That's Dr. Mark Yeck at Ludington Chiropractic, 5965 East Ludington Avenue. For questions, call 231-843-1874. Here's a steal by the Orioles, and that was Landon Sloan taking it to the hoop. The shot is no good, but he's fouled, and he's going to shoot 2. 30. Go ahead.
We've done really well with getting to the basket here, and past 2 plays now we've called fouls.
Ludington's starting to get into a bit of a rhythm right now, and that's good. They started off slow right there. Sloan's first free throw up and in.
Ties the game there.
Second attempt by Landon Sloan, also good. Orioles have their first lead of the ball game, 10-9. 34 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Here's a drive, nice drive there by Tyson Leto.
Beautiful move there.
Spring Lake 11, Ludington 10. 22 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Kaminsky. Alanis now over to Trevisano. Back to Kaminsky, nice. Oh, what a nice Euro step right there by Brayton Kaminsky, and he gets the bucket. Ludington 12, Spring Lake 11. 5.3 seconds to go in the opening quarter. We got a foul called on the Orioles.
Some legs got tied up there, and they both hit the ground pretty hard. Third foul on the Orioles.
Lakers will get the ball in. There's a shot put up off balance, no good. And there's the horn at the end of 1. Boys JV basketball from Hawley Gymnasium. Your score, the Ludington Orioles 12, the Spring Lake Lakers 11. You are watching and listening to the Orioles Sports Network, a bird's eye view of local sports.
Safe Harbor Credit Union is your premier choice for all your banking needs. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, our members always come first. You're not just a member, you're family. This is Adam Johnson, President and CEO of Safe Harbor Credit Union, and proud former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're thrilled to once again be the premier halftime sponsor for the Orioles Sports Network. If you haven't yet experienced the Safe Harbor Credit Union difference, now is the perfect time to make the switch. We cherish our relationships with our members and our community student athletes. You'll find us in the stands cheering for that next Oriole win and in local classrooms teaching financial literacy. We believe in being the local financial institution that you can trust with all your banking needs. When you invest with us, your money stays local, and local decision-making ensures that your needs are our top priority. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Come visit us at our new location at 5511 US 10 here in Ludington. We can't wait to welcome you into our family at Safe Harbor Credit Union.
Welcome back to Hawley Gymnasium. Ludington 12, Spring Lake 11 at the end of the first quarter of play. Boys JV basketball action. Spring Lake basketball to begin the second quarter. And with the ball, number 42, that's Peter May. Now with it, number 12 for the Lakers, Eli McCammett. And he loses it, and coming away with it is Kaminsky for the Orioles. Kaminsky into the corner, three-pointer coming up, and good! Landon Sloan buries the 3 from the baseline, and Ludington now up 15-11, 7:22 to go in the second quarter. Good defense there by Sloan. In fact, a little too good right there as he called for the foul.
Just got a little too close, playing a bit too aggressive, and
it's like one of my, my favorite all-time basketball movie is Hoosiers. Have you seen it?
Never seen it. No.
Oh, you got to watch it. I love where Gene Hackman plays the coach there, and he tells his one defender, I want you to guard him so tight that you can tell me what flavor of gum he's chewing. There's a nice move there and a basket for the Lakers. Number 32, Brock Nichols, his first points of the game. Ludington up 15-13. Now there's a steal by Spring Lake. To the hoop, shot up, no good. Rebound up and in. And getting that.
Once again, going with the full court press.
Yep.
Causing a foul there.
Getting the basket for Spring Lake was Max Schnickels. We've got a tie game. Ludington 15, Spring Lake 15. We want to thank Lenz Balder Insurance in Ludington, another of our fine sponsors. They're your local agency that gets it right the first time with a reputation built on knowledge, speed, and accuracy. They help individuals and businesses find coverage that truly fits. As an independent agency, Lenz Balder compares top carriers to find the best protection for your home, car, or your business so you don't have to. From personalized service to peace of mind, Lenz Balder delivers more than insurance, they deliver confidence. The Orioles on the attack. Three-pointer, good! Right there, sister. Jace Smith drains the three from the far baseline. Ludington now up 18-15. Good rhythm three there, Nick.
Oh yeah, no, he went right out to the edge. Right onto the edge. The three there is one of the hardest you can take on the court, and he absolutely drilled it.
Spring Lake misses a three. They get the offensive rebound, and now the ball is batted out of bounds there by the Orioles. 5:53 to go in the second quarter. Ludington 18, Spring Lake 15. You look at these two teams, they go back to the days of the old Seaway Conference. Ludington and Spring Lake had some classic battles over the years.
How long ago was that? When were they last in the same
they
conference?
became, Spring Lake came in first year of the Seaway, I believe, with Ludington, and that would have been, 1960, I want to say 68. I could be wrong on that. It was around 68, 69 time frame. Some good defense there by the Orioles, and we're going to have a foul called on Spring Lake. Foul called on Max Schnickels. On the court for the Orioles right now, you have Brayton Kaminsky. You also have Eric Walton. You have Jace Smith, also in Waylon Britton, and Landon Sloan. Walton with the ball. He'll give it now to Kaminsky, back to Walton. Walton will be called for the travel. Hey, Oriole Nation, Bob's Roofing Company is your reliable roofing partner with over 50 years of experience using only the finest quality materials. Licensed and insured in commercial, industrial, and residential roofing, we've got you covered. Call us today and schedule your free estimate at 877-641-2627. Mike Mesher is your local salesman. 5:25 to go, opening half, Ludington up 18-15. Good defense there by Walton.
Great defense by the entire team.
Oh,
there.
yeah, exactly. Three-point attempt, Spring Lake up, no good. Nice job by Jace Smith there, boxing out. And now Smith, hard work right there pays off as he draws the foul as well.
Yeah, that was just a fantastic sequence of events there. Great defense on a very quick offense, and then boxing out to not only get the rebound, but throw it back in. And while doing that, he drew a foul.
Foul called on number 34, Jackson Stegman. Back into the Oriole lineup, number 54, Danny Alanis. Also checking into the Oriole lineup, 24, Austin Shelton. Walton with it now. He'll be called for the travel. He got happy feet there, just a little bit too quick.
Yeah, past two offensive series, he's gotten a little bit too happy on his approach to the basket and called a travel.
Here come the Lakers. 4:54 to go in the second quarter. Ludington up by 3, 18-15. There's a good block right there by Shelton. Alanis has it. Alanis now, three-pointer up, and that's going to be off the mark, but rebound, put back up, 2-3 attempts. Ludington had 3 looks at that one. They couldn't get it to go, and now here come the Lakers back in a hurry. Shot up and good, tough shot there.
Tough shot there.
And hitting that shot, Tyson Lido, who's had a huge first half.
Looked like Larry Bird going up there.
He did. There's a shot missed there by Kaminsky. Orioles will get the ball back. Kaminsky saves it before it goes over and back. Alanis with it now, and now we'll have a foul called on Spring Lake.
I think that's a good reset. We were, I think, getting a little bit sloppy there because we were trying to speed up and becoming a lot more sloppy. So I think this is a good slow down, do what you need to do.
Tonight's varsity game will be Spring Lake's second game of the year. They had a victory over Whitehall tonight, Tuesday night, the night that we beat Reed City. Hey, Oriole Nation, if you're thinking about selling your home or property, let Team Jamie Loney at 5-Star Real Estate guide you every step of the way. With clear communication, strong organization, and a focus on your wants and needs, Jamie makes the process smooth and stress-free. Call Jamie Loney today at 231-794-9740. Team Jamie Loney, 513 South James Street in Ludington. Also, Urca Auto Center is founded on trust, integrity, and respect. We are proud to offer these values in our sales and business practices so our customers keep coming back. The vehicles on our lot have the best prices and quality in the area, so come by and see us today. The Urca family has been selling vehicles in Mason County for 4 generations. Urca Auto Center, 3736 West US 10. Call 845-6282. Ludington basketball, 4:11 to go in the second quarter. They lead 18-17. They'll get it inside. Good entry pass there, and Landon Sloan gets the bucket.
Great play that I can only assume was drawn up there by head coach Noah Lehman.
Now, here's a steal by the Orioles. Alanis gets it to He'll give it there to Sloan. His three-pointer, no good. It ends up in the hands of Kaminsky. Now to Trevisano. They'll swing it over now to Alanis. Orioles playing a little pitch and catch right now. 3:39 to go in the opening half. Kaminsky for 3. Good! Brayton Kaminsky buries the 3.
Great shot.
Ludington 23, Spring Lake 17. What were you going to say there, Nick?
That was a great shot there. He was wide open from a defensive player, committing a bit too much on a steal there.
Another 3, Kaminsky. Up, no good that time. Rebound to Spring Lake's number 30, Jack Wiersbicki. Lakers on the attack. Nice move there. Shot no good, but he's going to draw a foul, and taking that shot for the Lakers. As soon as we turn around here, we'll see that number. Going to the line, number 30, Jack Wiersbicki. 3:04 left in the second quarter. Ludington 23, Spring Lake 17. First free throw, no good. Next week, in fact, our next broadcast will be right back at our Hawley Gym on December 9th as we have the girls' home opener against the Traverse City West Titans. OSN, and we'll cover that game for the JV, and then also the OSN and 102.7 WMOM will cover the varsity contest. Second attempt, no good. However, rebound Spring Lake, blocked right there by Shelton. We'll also be home on the 11th of December against the Fremont Packers. Trevisano, his pass is picked off right there. And coming away with it for the Lakers, number 30, Jack Wiersbicki. His shot up and good.
Great movement there by Spring Lake.
23-19, Ludington up, 2:34 to go. Walton with it. Now back to Trevisano. Trevisano, he'll drive. Now he'll be called for the travel. Back into the Laker lineup. Actually seeing his first action of the game, number 14, Owen Nienhaus. And into the Oriole lineup, returning number 12, Jace Smith. With the ball for the Lakers, 24, Tyson Leto. Leto guarded there by the Orioles' Darren Rodriguez, who's checked in. Rodriguez that wears their jersey number 15. Shot. Tyson Leto with another basket. He's got 13 of the Lakers' 21 points. Ludington up by 2, 23-21. Walton now to Jace Smith. Walton had it there momentarily, loses it, and now Spring Lake with it. .145 left in this opening half.
What I can see in this, we're up 23-21. What I can see from this bird's eye view is that we definitely have to step up when it comes to our ability to create the shot we want. We're being smart, but I think they do have the step up when it comes to their physicality.
Yes, I concur with you, Nick. 1:34 left. Opening half. Orioles with a 2-point lead, 23-21. Three-pointer up and good. Hitting that three for Spring Lake, number 14, Owen Nienhaus. Spring Lake 24, Ludington 23, 1:16 to go. Walton with it. Now he'll kick it back to Trevisano. Trevisano inside, up and, oh, shot's no good there, but being fouled was number 34, Waylon Britton. Waylon Britton reminds me of a guy who just comes to work every day with his lunch pail and he does all the dirty work. Hard worker. That's a compliment, folks. Yep. Britton's first free throw is up and no good. We got the stats from freshman coach Dante the Microwave Vela from the freshman game. So at the half, we will give those to all of Oriole Nation out there listening. Tough loss there for the Orioles. They lost 56-54 in the freshman game. I think we got a lane violation right there, Nick. So second free throw, even if it had went right there, would not have counted. Spring Lake 24, Ludington 23. Moved to a nice tough shot right there. That's Tyson Lido with another basket. Ludington trails now by 3, 26-23. Hey, Oriole Nation, the McGee Insurance Group has been serving West Michigan since 1939. They provide quality insurance coverage tailored to fit your needs and budget. McGee Insurance services include auto, commercial, home, health, life, and umbrella insurance. McGee Insurance Group, 5965 West US 10, located next door to Ludington Chiropractic. Call 231-845-5000. Eric Walton at the free throw line, and he hits the first free throw. Two free throws for Eric Walton. He's got 4 points in this first half. Ludington trails by a point, 26-25. There's a steal by the Orioles, Danny Alanis. Now Alanis loses it, and it's going to be an over and back violation right there. It'll be Spring Lake basketball with 45 seconds left in this opening half.
Yeah, I can see there was a bit of confusion there. It seemed like Eric Walton didn't quite know if the ball went past half court, so he just picked it up.
I think he thought it might have been touched by a Spring Lake player right there.
Yeah.
Now we're going to have a foul called on Waylon Britton. 36 seconds to go in the opening half. 1 point Spring Lake lead, 26-25. Lakers will get the ball in. Shot up, no good. Rebound to Trenton Trevisano. Trevisano.
He's got to get across half court.
Oh, there's a steal by the Lakers. With 18 seconds to go, turnaround up and in. Owen Nienhaus. Orioles down. Another steal by the Lakers. 8 seconds to go, and behind the back pass, shot up and in. There's a big run going on now. That was Eli McCammett with the basket, and a run there by the Lakers at the end of the second quarter gives them a 5-point lead here at the half. Your score, the Spring Lake Lakers 30, the Ludington Orioles 25. You are watching and listening to the Orioles Sports Network. Stay tuned.
Welcome to House of Flavors, Michigan's largest ice cream producer. But we're more than just ice cream. We exist to make ice cream, feed people, and make our world a better place. We donate 25% of all profits to charity annually. You heard that right. We are dedicated, innovative, adaptable. Come join our team. We are looking for amazing people to join our team in maintenance, operations, palletizing, warehouse, CDL drivers. We provide career development opportunities, year-round stability, competitive wages, health insurance, 401k retirement, bonuses, profit sharing, and free ice cream. Join us to make ice cream and make a difference. Find your career today at houseofflavors.com/careers.
Smith & Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance. Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance solutions as the area's largest independent agency. Here's Here at Smith & Eddy Insurance, in partnership with auto owners, we offer the most experienced staff, the widest array of policies, and we have partnered with Auto Owners Insurance to provide exceptional solutions for our customers. With new technology and an old-school philosophy, our team is committed to delivering a winning customer experience by placing the right people in the right roles. Proudly serving all of West Michigan from our 4 convenient locations in Bear Lake, Scottville, Manistee, and in Hart, Smith & Eddy and Auto Owners remains deeply committed to the communities we serve and dedicated to meeting your insurance needs. Smith & Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables, anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Orioles Sports Network.
Welcome back, Oriole Nation. We're at the half here, boys JV basketball action. Spring Lake up by 5, 30-25. We want to thank Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington, or give them a call, 843-2323. Safe Harbor Credit Union. Ludington outscored by the Lakers 19-13 in that second quarter after outscoring Spring Lake 12-11 in the first 8 minutes of play. Individual scoring for Spring Lake: 2 points for Max Schnickels, 2 points for Eli McCammett, 5 for Owen Nienhaus, 2 for Jack Wiersbicki, 2 for Brock Nichols, 2 for Peter May, and Tyson Leto with a big first half for Spring Lake: 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 13, 14, 15 points for Tyson Leto. For the Ludington Orioles, 7 for BK Jr. Brayton Kaminsky, 7 for Landon Sloan, 3 for Jay Smith, 4 for Eric Walton, 2 for Austin Shelton, and 2 for Danny Alanis. I'd like to let you know, folks, that got some things going on here. One of them is this coming Saturday, December 6th, the Ludington High School Yearbook is hosting our annual Candy Canes and Characters fundraiser. It's not a sporting event, of course, but our yearbook staff covers the vast majority of Oriole home sporting events. So we thought the fundraiser might be of interest to some of the OSN followers. It's a great event for local families. So again, that's the LHS Yearbook fundraiser, Candy Canes and Characters holiday event. It says, join us for games, crafts, snacks, and unlimited photos with your favorite holiday characters. Meet Santa and Mrs. Claus, the elves, Rudolph, the Grinch, Cindy Lou Who, Frosty, the Oriole Bird, and other holiday favorites. That's this Saturday, December 6th. And it'll be at Ludington High School, 707 Anderson Street. Friendly hours by appointment only, 11:30 to 1:30. General admission 2 to 5, $5 participant or $15 for family. For questions or to reserve a sensory-friendly time, call or text 231-794-9936 or email Sierra Holmes, that's S. Holmes, Holmes, SHOLMES at LASD.net. So that's the Candy Canes and Characters holiday event this Saturday, December 6th. Again, you can reach Sierra Holmes. If you got questions, you can text her or call her, 231-794-9936, or you can email her again at sholmes at LASD.net. As far as the freshman game tonight, Ludington fell by the score of 56-54. And I did get a, there we go. I got a text here from Coach Dante the Microwave Vela. And individual scoring for the Ludington freshman, Braden Tyndall with 22 points leading the way. Cole Hansen had 8. Sawyer Smith with 8. Cameron Holmes with 6. Aiden Altman with 3. In fact, I got to see his dad, Danny Altman, prior to the start of tonight's JV game. I chatted with him for a bit. Great guy. Vinny Schumacher with 3. Jack Willis with 2. And Jackson Schillinger with 2. And I think, Nick, you and I were most impressed by that half-court shot there just before the horn sounded at the end of the game. Ludington was trailing 56-51. They had no chance to win the game.
He just put up a ball that he thought would be fun and nothing but net.
Yeah, Braden Tyndall put it up from mid-court, and it drew nothing but net. I mean, it spot on. And, he ended up with a game-high 22. Ludington falling, however, 56-54.
That shot ought to take a little bit of the sourness out of their mouth.
Yeah,
a little bit of...
Yeah, no doubt about it. Hey, a shout out tonight coming out from my good buddy, my longtime buddy, Jim Burmeister, the Beast, who I go all the way back to grade school with. Jim was 1 year ahead of me in school. We played Little League Baseball together. And Jim wanted me to give a shout out to Joel and Laura Westhoff. He said they love visiting Ludington, and they ate tonight at Sporty's. So, yeah, hey, not a problem. And good to hear from you, Jim. And shout out to, again, Joel and Laura Westhoff. And it's good to see some Ludington legends here at Hawley tonight. You see Steve Hall here, Ludington All-State basketball player, 1975. Went on, had a great career at Grand Valley State. And also Mike Benedict, state champion cross country, 1981, is here in attendance as well. We want to give some more love to some of our great sponsors. Smith & Eddy Insurance, our exclusive post-game sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Benedict's Auto Center, providing the absolute best in auto body repairing and painting since the 1940s. Mike Benedict can be reached at 231-613-4111. Benedict's Auto Center, located at 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. And, of course, Ludington Paint and Glass and their owner, Matt Ewing, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more, located at 213 South James Street, downtown Ludington. Call LP&G at 843-8250. Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects, is proud to support Ludington Orioles sports while being a sponsor on the Orioles Sports Network. We're going to step aside. We'll be back in about a minute with the start of the second half here on the OSN. Stay tuned. Reliable, professional, exceptional quality, and courteous service. Benedict's Auto Center has been providing the absolute best in auto body repairing and painting since the 1940s. For over 80 years, 3 generations of the Benedict family have run a business you can trust in Mason County and the surrounding area. Owner Mike Benedict will listen to your concerns and questions to ensure you have peace of mind and that the auto body needs of your vehicle are totally and completely met. At Benedict Auto Body, customer service is the #1 priority. We want our customers to know that when it comes to choosing a car repair business, it is their choice. Customers should call around and ask questions and get feedback from all car repair shops before making their decision. Bottom line, it is the right to pick which repair facility you want your vehicle fixed. That's Benedict's Auto Center at 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. You can reach owner Mike Benedict at 231-613-4111. Welcome back to Hawley Gymnasium. Ludington trails at the half, 30-25 boys JV basketball action as we are about to begin play here in the second half. Spring Lake Lakers in town. Again, the Orioles outscored in that second quarter 19-13 after outscoring Spring Lake 12-11 in the opening 8 minutes of play. We'll see what Ludington does here, Nick, in the second half. They're definitely going to have to keep a better eye on number 24, Tyson Lido. Ludington starts out with the ball. Eric Walton with it. Just underway here in the second half. And Walton on the drive, and wow! You know what? I don't think last year we saw that happen at all. And now, the first 2 nights of play, The ball, again, that time, though, actually didn't get stuck up on the cylinder that time. It got wedged between the backboard and the cylinder.
Still back-to-back
Still,
games, so
yeah.
that's a little crazy.
It's a little more unique what happened at Reed City the other night in the varsity game with the ball getting, I think it was the varsity game.
Yeah.
The ball got stuck up on the cylinder. Now, getting wedged, you see that more often, but still it doesn't happen that much, but it does happen more than the ball staying right up on top of the cylinder.
Let's see if next game we can keep that streak going.
Yeah, that goes as a jump ball, and Spring Lake now on the attack. They'll work it inside, shot up, no good. Rebound to Shelton. He loses it out of bounds, and it's going to stay with the Spring Lake Lakers, much to the chagrin of the Oriole faithful. Three-point attempt up, and that's going to be no good. Rebound, however, to Spring Lake.
I think at this point, Ludington is more comfortable with Spring Lake shooting threes because they don't have a very high percentage at it.
Yes.
That's why you see there Walton just stepped and tried to get the rebound.
17-footer put up there, up and in by Max Schnickels. Lakers 32, Orioles 25, 6:51 to go in this third quarter. Nice move there, and then shifting from the right hand to the left hand, Brayton Kaminsky gets the basket for Ludington. Spring Lake 32, Ludington 27. Alanis almost had himself a steal right there. Spring Lake does get the ball back. With it, number 42, Peter May. Now a foul will be called on Danny Alanis.
A bit too aggressive there.
You look at the way over the years, I talked about how good the games are usually between Ludington and Spring Lake. Very competitive, good athletes on both teams. And both teams often mirror each other. The way they play defense, particularly the way they play defense. In your face, D. 6:18 to go in the third quarter. Ludington trails 32-27. May with the ball for the Lakers. He's guarded by Alanis. Guarded, I should say.
Bit of confusion there on the defensive side.
Here's a 14-footer up and in. Getting the basket for Spring Lake.
Great shot there. He dribbled right through the traffic, got a little bit of an opening, and put up a jump shot.
Here come the Orioles back, and they get a bucket from Brayton Kaminsky.
Quick scoring here.
Yes.
Coming out in this third quarter.
Ludington now trails 34-29. And Orioles going to cause a turnover right there.
Looks like a double dribble is called.
Peter May got that last basket by Spring Lake, by the way. Now Eric Walton will be fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line. 5:28 to go in this third quarter. Spring Lake 34, Ludington 29. Shout out to House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor. Delicious, tasty, awesome House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. You can learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. They've been producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. Walton's first free throw is good. Second attempt up and also good. 2 free throws for Eric Walton. I'd like to send a shout out to Eric's mom, Raquel Himes. Big Oriole fan. Always enjoys checking the games out on the OSN. Usually she's at the sporting events in person. But she says after the games, herself and her whole family, they enjoy watching the live stream. Actually, it's not the live stream, but the OSN broadcast, which we have archived up there on the OSN. You can watch it anytime. Ludington with the ball. They cause another Spring Lake turnover. The Orioles trail 34-31. Nice move by Walton, and he gets the basket. Eric Walton getting into that game-high 23 at Reed City on Tuesday night. And now he's drawn his Orioles to within 1 at 34-33. 4:46 to go in this third quarter.
Walton is just a freshman.
Yes, just a freshman. Only 2 freshmen on the JV team currently. Danny Alanis and Eric Walton. I don't know if Tyndall keeps playing the way he's playing. He may be up on the JV soon. Braden Tyndall. The Oriole defense forces, Spring Lake got a decent shot off right there. It was no good, and now here come the Orioles. Walton, good! 15-footer there from Eric Walton, and he's feeling it. He is in the zone right now, Nick.
Yeah, he's fired up, and he's getting a little bit of an opening, and he's putting that ball up there.
Ludington 35, Spring Lake 34. Now there's going to be a foul called on the Orioles. I think it's going to be called on, yes, it's on Brayton Kaminsky.
Orioles do have the lead, 35-34. 4 minutes left in this third quarter.
First free throw is no good. At the line for the Lakers, I believe that's Eli McCammett. Into the Oriole lineup, number 12, Jay Smith. Also checking in, 34, Waylon Britton. And number 5, Trenton Trevisano. And number 3, Landon Sloan. Spring Lake gets 1 of 2 free throws. And we have a tie game at 35 apiece. The free throw was made actually by Bodie Brown.
Beautiful three-pointer there.
Jay Smith, just off the bench, nails the 3. Ludington up 38-35. And now we have a Spring Lake player down on the court. He's back up. We have a foul called on the Orioles. Called on Jay Smith, who's making his presence felt out there, coming off the bench right there.
Yeah, coming off the bench, it's a 3. It's a little bit too excited and a bit too aggressive on their next defensive play.
First free throw is no good. Did a little research yesterday. Nick, Coach Thad Shank comes into tonight's game. His overall varsity coaching record, guess how many victories he has?
I don't know.
Second free throw also no good. Put back up and in, however.
How long has he been doing this?
By Bodie Brown. He's been coaching since 1999-2000. That was his first season coaching boys varsity.
2 years ago, I remember a banner. What was it? Was
yeah,
it 1,000?
he got his 400. 400.
Not even close to 1,000.
Oh, yeah, 400.
I was thinking of 100 on Coach Gunsel's this past season. I'd say 441.
No. He if he gets a win tonight, he's currently, let me put it this way, his overall coaching record, coaching varsity boys and girls basketball at Ludington, 425 victories, 200 defeats. 425 and 200. Boys basketball, he's 363 and 176. Girls, there's a three-point attempt, no good by Smith. Rebound up and in by Waylon Britton. Doing good work on the glass there. Girls basketball, which he coached for 4 years, he went 62 and 24.
Not a bad record on either side. That's
pretty impressive.
Pretty impressive.
There's a baseline basket there for the Lakers, number 34, Jackson Stegman. And the Orioles have a 1-point lead, 40-39. Eric Walton with it. Walton in the paint. And he is going to draw the foul right there. There's quickness there. And it looks like we're going to have a pretty good Oriole student section tonight. Nick?
Yeah, it looks like they're already standing up.
Yeah, I see Oriole girls varsity tennis coach Larry Brown down there talking to some folks down in that student section.
Looks like maybe a beach night from the
I think so.
Oriole section. Got some Hawaiian shirts on.
I see shirts like that. It makes me think of the group The Beach Boys and that type of beach music. Good work inside. Shot up and in by Trevisano. But nice pass right there. I believe that pass came from Sloan. Trevisano gets the basket. Either it was from Sloan or from Kaminsky. Inside work by the Lakers. Shot no good. Kaminsky comes away with it for the Orioles. Ludington up 42-39. 2:05 to go in this third quarter. Now the ball's out of bounds. It will be Ludington basketball.
Pass was thrown, probably 60 feet down the court.
Yep, we have a
there.
timeout on the floor. Ludington up 42-39. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. And we're going to stay right here and tell you about Indian Summer. They are proud to be a sponsor of the OSN and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. Lundquist Furniture, our exclusive starting lineup sponsor. West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist at 231-757-3368. Trent Lundquist, he's there for you. Ludington 42, Spring Lake 39. Boys JV basketball action from venerable Hawley Gymnasium.
Great game so far. Both the freshmen and the JV game now have been pretty phenomenal. I think we've got a good game looking forward to the varsity.
I couldn't agree more with you. There's a steal by the Lakers, and there's a basket for number 24, Tyson Lido. Lido with 17 points to lead the Lakers. Ludington with a 1-point lead, 42-41, 1:45 to go in this third quarter. Alanis, he'll give it to Trevisano. Trevisano to Sloan, now to Kaminsky. Alanis on his way to the basket and loses control of the ball. It's going to be Spring Lake basketball. 1:27 to go in the third. Lakers working the ball. Long three-pointer drilled there by Tyson Lido. 20 points now for Lido, and that was not your garden variety three. He hit that from a long way back. Spring Lake up 44-42. Alanis down the lane, and his pass is picked off, and here come the Spring Lake Lakers. Ball batted out of bounds there. Alanis battling against Lido. Oriole Nation, Safe Harbor Credit Union is the exclusive halftime show sponsor of the Orioles on the Orioles Sports Network. Wow. That was a shot put up there by Lido. He put that shot up. His back was to the basket. And he draws the foul. And he'll go to the free throw line. I was mentioning Safe Harbor Credit Union, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington, or give them a call, 843-2323. Safe Harbor Credit Union. First free throw, no good. Second free throw is good, but I do not believe it's going to count. A shout out to Carrie Henyon. She says, go O's and high scoop. Well, hello, Carrie. Glad you're tuned in and watching the Orioles. Jordan Anderson says, go O's. Barbara Ann Himes Haywood. Eric, get it, baby. Granny loves you. All right. Eric Walton's grandmother. All right, Ludington trails 44-42. 35 seconds to go in this third quarter. Three-pointer up and no good there by Alanis. And here come the Spring Lake Lakers. Shot up and in by Tyson Lido. Lido with 22 points, and now Spring Lake has a 4-point lead, 46-42. Shot by Kaminsky, no good, and here come the Lakers.
2 quarters in a row now. The Ludington Orioles have stepped it down in the last 30 seconds of the quarter.
I was going to say, that should be an over and back, and it will be.
Should set some time back on the clock, too.
Yeah,
it's at 4.9 right now.
4.9 seconds to go. Spring Lake 46, Ludington 42. We're in the third quarter. Ball is triggered into Kaminsky. He's going to have to get up there in a hurry. 2 seconds. He'll take a long three-pointer. God! Oh, my! This is a night of long-range threes.
What a shot there.
Yeah, that wasn't as long as the one that Tyndall hit in the freshman game, but still a long three-pointer right there by BK Jr., Brayden Kaminsky, and that draws the Orioles to within 1, 46-45 at the end of 3. And stay tuned, Oriole Nation. We're going to step aside. You are watching and listening to the OSN.
Welcome to House of Flavors, Michigan's largest ice cream producer. But we're more than just ice cream. We exist to make ice cream, feed people, and make our world a better place. We donate 25% of all profits to charity annually. You heard that right. We are dedicated, innovative, adaptable. Come join our team. We are looking for amazing people to join our team in maintenance, operations, palletizing, warehouse, CDL drivers. We provide career development opportunities, year-round stability, competitive wages, health insurance, 401k retirement, bonuses, profit sharing, and free ice cream. Join us to make ice cream and make a difference. Find your career today at houseofflavors.com/careers.
Welcome back to Hawley Gymnasium. Nick and I were looking down where that shot came from. It was like a set shot from Kaminsky right there. We figured that was about at least a 35-foot shot right there. Nice move by Walton. Shot no good. Rebound to the Spring Lake Lakers. Ludington trails 46-45. And now the ball banged off of Ludington right there. Out of bounds, I think. Yeah, I think he got it in that region. Yeah. And he's sucking in some air right now, trying to catch his breath.
Valuable oxygen in those lungs.
Exactly. We're just 16 seconds into this fourth quarter. Ludington trails 46-45. And on the court for Ludington right now, you got Kaminsky, you've got Walton, you also have Alanis. You've got Waylon Britton and also Jay Smith. Lakers with the ball, number 52. That's Isaac Van Singel. Wonder if he's related to Cal Van Singel. I think I asked the JV coach that as well. Maybe it's Cal's grandson. Cal Van Singel is a colleague of mine. Great guy.
Thrown across court there and out of bounds on Spring Lake.
Yeah. Spring Lake 46, Ludington 45. Oriole basketball. Trying to get it into Britt, no good. But right there is Alanis. Now to Walton. Walton will give it back to Alanis.
Defense is stepping up their game.
Kaminsky, Walton. Walton's going to draw the foul. That quickness there, Eric Walton drew that foul. Foul called on Cullen Marine, who's checked into the game. I'd like to thank our exclusive post-game sponsor, Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, carrying business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Walton, a lot of body contact out there. They got to hand it to the refs. They're letting them play both ways, though.
Yeah, I know. This is a very aggressive
Very
game
physical ball game, yep.
And the refs are letting it happen, which it's not illegal contact, but it's very aggressive contact.
Kind of contact you see a lot down in the there's a floater right there, up and in by Tyson Leto. You see down in the Detroit area. I noticed that when Ludington played down there 4 or 5 years ago in the holiday tournament. Three-pointer there by Kaminsky, no good. Ball knocked out of bounds. And they're going to say last touch by the Orioles. 6:22 left in the game. Spring Lake 48, Ludington 45. Ludington in that third quarter scored 20 points. And Spring Lake had Ludington outscored them 20-16. On the attack is Peter May for Spring Lake. Now we'll have a traveling violation called on the Lakers.
Great defensive series there by Ludington. Even though they were being fast-paced, they were being aggressive about keeping them contained.
Oriole Nation, we want to thank Benedict's Auto Center, another of our fine sponsors, providing the best in auto body repairing and painting since the 1940s. You can again reach Mike Benedict at 231-613-4111. 2 attempts there by Britton, no good, and now Spring Lake has it. Benedict's Auto Center is located at 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. 5:34 to go in the game. Spring Lake 48, Ludington 45. Timeout, Spring Lake. And we're going to see here, it's going to be a full timeout. We're going to step aside. Spring Lake 48, Ludington 45. You're watching and listening to the Orioles Sports Network. Stay tuned.
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S. and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your local store.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Again, a special shout out to Jordan Anderson, who's tuned in tonight. I was a big fan of Jordan. Well, I was a big fan. Am a big fan of Jordan Anderson. And she is playing college volleyball and furthering her education at University of Nebraska at Omaha. So big shout out to her. She's one of your classmates.
Yeah, she graduated with her, and we had a few classes together. Always a good person.
Yeah, definitely. Jordan Anderson tuned into the OSN tonight, checking out her Orioles. And we wish her all the best with the University of Nebraska at Omaha, the women's volleyball team. All right, Spring Lake with the basketball. Ludington trailing by 3, 5:22 to go in this ball game. May with it now, 14-footer up, way off the mark there. That shot was put up by Max Schnickels, and here comes Eric Walton. Shot up, he underlaid it. Walton gets the rebound. Now he loses control of it, and Spring Lake has it. And we have a tie-up and possession arrow to the, oh, blame my last. It's not going to be called a tie-up. It's going to be a foul called on Eric Walton. Back into the Oriole lineup, number 24, Austin Shelton. Also 54, Danny Alanis. They join Trenton Trivasano out there. Also Austin Shelton and Brayton Kaminsky. There's a nice steal by Walton. Then Walton had his pocket picked there by Spring Lake's number 24, Tyson Lito. Shot put up, in and out, no good. Rebound fought for. Trivasano has it. He'll give it to Walton. Walton had that last one. He was bringing the ball up the court and had the ball taken away from him, swiped from him on his blind side. Alanis with it now, playing a little pitch and catch there with Trivasano. Now to Walton. Alanis, Walton, back to Alanis. 4:15 to go. Scoreboard's been stuck on 48-45 for a while now, Nick.
Yeah.
Walton in the lane. Now he'll dish it back out to Kaminsky, over to Trivasano, back to Kaminsky. Walton for three. Good! Eric Walton drains the three. And we got a tie game at 48 apiece.
It seemed like there, Spring Lake was very comfortable in letting Ludington run a play there as they were up 3. But Eric Walton hit that far 3, and now it's a much more competitive game with 3 minutes left.
Yeah, and the Orioles steal the ball, coming right back and hitting a two-pointer. BK Jr., Brayton Kaminsky with the 2. Ludington up by 2, 50-48. There's a good D there by the Orioles, and Trivasano ends up with it. He'll give it now to Walton. Seems like Spring Lake coming up the court in a hurry, and they're trying to force things right now. Now there's a steal by the Lakers. The Orioles will get it right back. Three-pointer, Kaminsky, good! BK BK Jr. Braden Kaminsky drains the 3.
8 points within the last 30 seconds.
He's got 19 points, and Ludington now up 53-48 with 3:13 to go in the game. We want to thank Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more, located at 213 South James Street, downtown Ludington. Call LP&G at 843-8250. Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all your projects, proud to support Ludington Orioles sports while being a sponsor on the Orioles Sports Network. And the McGee Insurance Group, they've been serving West Michigan since 1939. They provide quality insurance coverage tailored to fit your needs and budget. McGee Insurance services include auto, commercial, home, health, life, and umbrella insurance. McGee Insurance Group, 5965 West US 10, located next door to Ludington Chiropractic and Dr. Mark Yett. Call 231-845-5000. And we'd like to send some love to Urca Auto Center, another of our fine sponsors. They are founded on trust, integrity, and respect. We are proud to offer these values in our sales and business practices so our customers keep returning. The vehicles on our lot have the best prices and quality in the area, so come by and see us today. The Urca family has been selling vehicles in Mason County for 4 generations. Urca Auto Center, 3736 West US 10. Call 845-6282. We have a foul called on the Orioles, number 3, Landon Sloan. Ludington up 53-48. As we often say, basketball is a game of runs. We've seen that here. Spring Lake's had their share of runs, as have the Orioles. Right now, the Orioles on the run, and they have the 53-48 lead with 3 minutes to go in this JV boys basketball game. With the ball, Peter May for Spring Lake. He'll give it now to Jackson Stegman. There's a drive, and a foul is going to be called, I believe, on Jace Smith. 2:46 to go in the game. Patty Sixberry, she says, exciting JV game. Taj's grandma and grandpa are watching from Sparta, home of the Spartans. Looking forward to a great varsity game. Go O's. You know what, Patty? We're looking forward to a great varsity game as well. Mo Beimer says, BK Jr. is on fire. I totally and wholeheartedly concur with you, Mo. Both free throws are missed. Ball batted out of bounds, and it's going to be Ludington basketball. .245 to go. Ludington up 53-48. Eric Walton with it. And now ball is, Spring Lake ends up with it, and we're going to have I believe a timeout called by the Lakers. Yes, 30-second timeout. Oriole Nation, if you're thinking about selling your home or property, let Team Jamie Loney at 5 Star Real Estate guide you every step of the way with clear communication, strong organization, and a focus on your wants and needs. Jamie makes the process smooth and stress-free. Call Jamie Loney today at 231-794-9740. Team Jamie Loney, 513 South James Street in Ludington. And Bob's Roofing Company is your reliable roofing partner with over 50 years of experience using only the finest quality materials. Licensed and insured in commercial, industrial, and residential roofing, we've got you covered. Call us today and schedule your free estimate, 877-641-2627. Mike Mesher, who's the Ludington boys varsity assistant coach, he's your local salesman. All right, back to action here. Spring Lake basketball, 2:38 to go. Ludington 53, Spring Lake 48. With the ball, number 20, that's Nolan Mattis. I'll belay my last, that wasn't Mattis, that was actually number 12, Eli McCammett. 2:15 to go. There's a steal, Eric Walton has the ball. Walton will bring the ball up, Ludington up 53-48. This has been an exciting JV ball game tonight. The game of runs, as we said right now, Ludington had the team that had the latest run. And now Kaminsky will give the ball over to Shelton, now to Smith. Ludington trying to take a little air out of the ball, take some time off the clock. BK Jr. with it right now. Brayden Kaminsky loses it. And he goes back and retrieves it. No, over and back as it was touched by Spring Lake. inside Shelton, and now Shelton's going to draw the foul. 1:34 to go. Ludington up 53-48. The Orioles were up 12-11 at the end of one. They were down by 5, 30-25 at the half. They trailed by a point, 46-45 at the end of three. And right now they're up 53-48. 1:34 to go. Varsity game tonight. Jamie Sycon will be doing color commentary with me. It'll be his first time back on the mic since the week 8 of the football season. Was that the game at Orchard View? Week 7, oh my goodness, week 7. It has been a while. There's Big Country and his lovely bride, Sophia. They are here in attendance tonight. Good to see Hawley should be pretty packed tonight. And right now we have a timeout on the floor. We want to give some love to Lenz Balder Insurance, another of our fine sponsors. Lenz Balder Insurance in Ludington. They're your local agency that gets it right the first time with a reputation built on knowledge, speed, and accuracy. They help individuals and businesses find coverage that truly fits. As an independent agency, Lenz Balder compares top carriers to find the best protection for your home, car, or your business so you don't have to. From personalized service to peace of mind, Lenz Balder delivers more than insurance. They deliver confidence. And Jamie told me week 7 was the last time he was on the air for Oriole football. And week 7, that would have been the Whitehall game, a homecoming game. Yeah, the one Ludington won 32-7. So it's good to have Jamie Sycon back on the air. You look quite a bit better.
I feel better.
Yeah,
feel
that's
better.
good. That's good to hear. Walton. Oh, Eric Walton going up strong right there, and he gets the basket. And now here comes Spring Lake. Ludington up 55-48. Pass goes off of Spring Lake out of bounds. It'll be Oriole basketball. This has been a very good JV basketball game. I don't know if you've been listening or tuned in.
I've been watching it on my way here.
Ludington
very good
with the lead and the basketball right now. Jay Smith. And Smith gets hacked. And he will go to the... Well, let's see here. No, he won't. Okay. Foul called on Spring Lake, but not a shooting foul there.
Yeah, they look pretty good, Scoop. The last time I seen these guys on the court was last year, and helped out Coach Schenk a little bit, but we coached most of these guys in 8th grade, and same team here. They just look a little taller and leaner.
Yeah, Ludington just beat the 5-second violation right there. They got the ball in.
That's an intentional right there.
And now
gotta go for the ball.
Danny Alanis right there basically just got mugged, and a foul called.
Yeah, he should have to make a play on the ball. You just can't grab the guy around the waist like that.
I'll tell you, Ludington, and everybody knows this, Ludington loves their basketball. I got here right at 4 o'clock today just to watch the freshman game and get set up real early.
Yeah.
And I had to park on the back 40, bring all the equipment up, which I don't mind doing. We got a number of home games we're going to be doing now after the Tuesday game we did at Reed City. But, boy, Oriole, I'll tell you what, Oriole Nation fired up. Ludington's fired up. Basketball season is here for both the boys and the girls, and it should be a special season.
Yeah, I parked around the back side of the weight room over there. There was a little jaunt around. He's still holding them right there,
And a foul that's going to be called on the Lakers. Ludington up 55-48, 1:08 to go in this boys JV basketball game. Next week, the girls will get started. We'll be broadcasting both games next week from Hawley. One on the 9th and one on the 11th. The game on the 9th against Traverse City West. The game on the 11th against the Fremont Packers. At the free throw line for the Orioles, number 24, Austin Shelton.
I can't remember if I signed up for both of those or just one, Scoop.
I'll have to look at the matrix that Thad sent. I don't know if you're scheduled to work the Mason County Central game with me. That's been moved to the 20th of December. It's a Saturday game, and it'll be at Mason County Central. That's boys varsity.
Boys, okay.
So Shelton at the free throw line. Shot is no good. 55-48, 1:08 left in the game. On the court for Ludington, you have Brayton Kaminsky, BK Jr. You also have Landon Sloan. You have Austin Shelton, who gets the second free throw. So you have Eric Walton. And checking back in, number 54, Danny Alanis. Ludington up 56-48, 1:04 left in this ball game. The shot, a runner up, no good there by Spring Lake's Eli McCammett. And now here comes Landon Sloan ahead now. Little too high right there for Eric Walton. The ball goes out of bounds. We have 51 seconds remaining. Ludington up 56-48. Orioles' biggest lead of this ball game.
We got a whistle by referee Bowen there, but I'm not sure the clock didn't start or he's going to take it back down to the end line, Scoop.
47.5 seconds to go in this game. Student section tonight, Jamie, it looks like it's going to be a beach attire. Looks like a beach theme.
Yeah, it sure does.
Our last broadcast prior to Tuesday night's Ludington Reed City game was October 31st on Halloween, in that ill-fated, tough, heartbreaking, gut-wrenching loss to the Big Rapids Cardinals in the playoff opener.
Yeah, I listened to that one on the radio. I wish I could have been there, but, you know.
Here's Spring Lake with a three-point attempt. No good. We're down to 40 seconds left in the game. With the ball for the Lakers, number 24, and that's Tyson Lido. Baseline jumper, no good. Ball batted out of bounds, and it will be Ludington ball.
Yeah, Lido's had a pretty good game for them.
They've done a lot better job on him in the second half. He has had a huge game for them, but yes, we have 29 seconds to go in the game. Ludington 56, Spring Lake 48. We have a timeout, and they say it's a full timeout. We're going to step aside. You're watching and listening to the Orioles Sports Network, a bird's eye view of local sports.
Smith & Eddy Insurance, in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance. Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance solutions as the area's largest independent agency. Here at Smith & Eddy Insurance, in partnership with Auto Owners, we offer the most experienced staff, the widest array of policies, and we have partnered with Auto Owners Insurance to provide exceptional solutions for our customers. With new technology and an old-school philosophy, our team is committed to delivering a winning customer experience by placing the right people in the right roles. Proudly serving all of West Michigan from our 4 convenient locations in Bear Lake, Scottville, Manistee, and in Hart, Smith & Eddy and Auto Owners remains deeply committed to the communities we serve and dedicated to meeting your insurance needs. Smith & Eddy Insurance, in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. 29 seconds to go. Boys JV basketball action. Scoop Hansen, Jamie
Look at there it is.
Wide open. Walton in for the basket.
Yeah.
Boy, it laid up there for a while.
Yeah, we've ran that play for years, and you usually get to do it once.
Coach Noah Lehman drew it up perfectly.
I've always loved that play. It just puts a smile on my face when it's perfect.
10-point Oriole lead. This has been, as most often they are when Ludington and Spring Lake get together, highly competitive, intense games when these two teams get together, and they often mirror each other with the way they play, both offense and defensively.
And that last inbounds play there, Scoop, that's all set up by all the inbounds plays, how we usually run throughout the game, just hoping that you get to run that at the end of a quarter or at the end of the game to help ice it. You get everybody pressing up, and you just run that screen switch, and you take off. You think he's going to come short, and there he goes long, and you get a bucket out of it.
At the free throw line, number 54, Danny Alanis. First free throw is up and no good. What do you think of Cam Gunsel, the Dunkometer, being activated opening night?
I seen you activated that. He definitely got up and put that down with ease, not like his freshman year, or so. But Cam's definitely got the hops now. So
he's got 3 career dunks, and they're all on the road.
Yeah, Yeah, well,
we got to see a home one.
Yeah, one of my favorite ones, wasn't it?
Manistee.
Manistee,
right in front of the student
right,
section.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, the other one.
Probably my favorite one.
The other one was at Orchard View. But a nice 85-51 win for our boys the other night. The 56 points in the second half.
Yeah.
Kaminsky at the free throw line. First shot is good.
In tradition, Coach Schenk fashion, you come out at halftime and you win the first 4 minutes of the third quarter to put the game away, and that's what the defense did right there. It's usually what we do.
Second attempt, no good by Kaminsky. The Orioles get the rebound, however, and now Jay Smith gets fouled with 1 tick of the clock left on the scoreboard. I see Evan McKinley's in the house tonight, and he'll be doing some games this year as well. He'll be doing some color commentary.
Big Ev.
Yep. And, of course, former Ludington basketball player, and, of course, his girlfriend, Keelan Laird.
Yeah.
She's also in the house.
How about fiance?
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Big Country's in the house with his bride, Sophia.
Yeah.
Well, both free throws no good, and there's a desperation shot, no good, and the final score. Boys JV basketball, the Ludington Orioles 59, the Spring Lake Lakers 48. We'll be back in 2 minutes here on the OSN. Stay tuned.
Safe Harbor Credit Union is your premier choice for all your banking needs. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, our members always come first. You're not just a member, you're family. This is Adam Johnson, President and CEO of Safe Harbor Credit Union, and proud former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're thrilled to once again be the premier halftime sponsor for the Orioles Sports Network. If you haven't yet experienced the Safe Harbor Credit Union difference, now is the perfect time to make the switch. We cherish our relationships with our members and our community student athletes. You'll find us in the stands cheering for that next Oriole win and in local classrooms teaching financial literacy. We believe in being the local financial institution that you can trust with all your banking needs. When you invest with us, your money stays local, and local decision-making ensures that your needs are our top priority. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Come visit us at our new location at 5511 US 10 here in Ludington. We can't wait to welcome you into our family at Safe Harbor Credit Union.
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S. and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your local store.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Scoop Hansen, Jamie Sykon, Nick Wysong, and Jackson Jenner, the Orioles Sports Network. And we'd like to thank our exclusive postgame sponsor, and that is Smith and Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, carrying business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith and Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. The Orioles end up winning 59-48. They outscored the Lakers 12-11. In the opening quarter, they were outscored 19-13 in the second quarter, outscored Spring Lake 20-16 in the third, and outscored the Lakers 14-3. 14-3 in that fourth quarter. They win by the score of 59-48. Ludington was down 30-25 at the half. They were down by a point, 46-45 at the end of three. And again, they win 59-48. Individual scoring for the Orioles, 20 points for BK Jr., Brayton Kaminsky, 7 for Landon Sloan, 2 for Trenton Trevisano, 7 for Jay Smith, 17 tonight for Eric Walton, 3 for Austin Shelton, 2 for Waylon Britton, and 2 for Danny Alanis. For the Spring Lake Lakers tonight, 4 points for Peter May, 2 for Jackson Stegman, 2 for Brock Nichols, 2 for Jack Wiersbicki, 3 for Bodie Brown, 5 for Owen Deanhouse, 2 for Eli McCammett, and 6 points for Max Schnickels. And their leading scorer was Tyson Leto, and he had, 2, 4, 6, 8, 11, 13, 15, 17, 20, 22, 24 points for Tyson Leto. And again, Ludington wins the JV game by the score of 59-48. Freshman action tonight. Spring Lake wins 56-54. Although we had a half-court shot hit right at the buzzer by Tyndall, and that brought the score from 56-51 to 56-54. Braden Tyndall hitting the half-court shot. And then in the JV game, 35-footer at the end of the third quarter
by BK.
And that brought that game to within 1 point, which Ludington eventually wins. So one other thing I wanted to bring up with you, Jamie, it's something we're seeing the first 2 games this year. We saw it in the varsity game at Reed City the other night. I've never seen it before, where the ball went up and it just froze on the cylinder. It froze on the, I've never seen it. It froze on the cylinder. I've seen tonight, we saw the ball go up on a shot by Eric Walton, and it got wedged between the backboard and the cylinder.
So you mean it sat on top of the back of the rim?
Yeah, on the back of the rim, yes.
Wow.
The ball sat on the back of the rim, and that's called a jump ball. That happened opening night. Now tonight we get one stuck between the backboard and the rim.
Yeah. Well, that ball sits up there on the back of the rim like that. That is a very level basket.
Yeah, definitely. So, hey, you know what, Oriole Nation, that's going to wrap things up for this Smith and Eddy post-game show. Again, the JV, they win by the score of 59-48. And when we come back, we'll have the House of Flavors manufacturing pregame show for the varsity game between the Ludington Orioles and the Spring Lake Lakers. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation. Greetings and salutations, Oriole Nation, and welcome to Ludington Oriole boys varsity basketball action here at Hawley Gym. The Orioles have their home opener tonight, coming off their big 85-51 victory on Tuesday night at Reed City. The Orioles will host the Spring Lake Lakers tonight. The Lakers 1-0, coming off a victory over the Whitehall Vikings on Tuesday night. Scoop Hansen, the voice of the Orioles, with you on the play-by-play call, joined tonight by my partner Jamie Sykon doing color commentary. We also have Nick Wysong as the OSN 102.7 WMOM technical engineer, and Jackson Jenner as the Oriole Sports Network cameraman. And Jamie, it's good to be back with you. We have not done a game since week 7 of the MHSAA football season. That was Ludington's homecoming victory over the Whitehall Vikings, and it's good to see you're feeling much better. And we got pretty concerned for you there.
Yeah, it was. I was pretty concerned for myself. I wasn't expecting anything like that, but sometimes things happen, and sometimes they're for the good. And I got pretty sick, and I'm on the way to recovery. So
nothing makes you feel better than watching the Ludington Oriole basketball team. And we talked about it during the JV game tonight, which the Orioles won. We talked about how Ludington, this whole community, loves their basketball. And people have been coming up to me since football ended. They said, "Scoop, you getting fired up for basketball?" Everybody's fired up for the Ludington boys and girls basketball teams to begin their seasons. And Ludington began it with a bang on Tuesday night at Big Rapids. Only a 2-point lead at the half, 29-27. They rattled off 56 second-half points, including a 34-point fourth quarter to win, going away 85-51.
Yeah, I really enjoyed watching that, Scoop. I was talking earlier in the JV game that, at halftime, that's what we always talked about, is coming out and dominating the first 4 minutes of the third quarter and trying to take over the game, you know. And unfortunately, I was going to return to the sidelines this year, possibly with Coach Shank, but I got sick and wasn't able to do that this year, so I'll announce and maybe revisit that option of getting back down there with Coach again next year.
Well, we're going to have some fun this year, whether I'm broadcasting with you, Big Country Matthew Westhouse, which I did on Tuesday night at Reed City, or Evan McKinley. It's always fun with any of you guys doing the games.
Too. We got four guys.
Yeah, we got Gertzy as well.
Yeah,
You're right.
yeah.
Kyle Grzinski. Didn't mean to leave Kyle out.
Yeah.
You know, Ludington and Spring Lake last year, if tonight's game is anything like last year's opener at Spring Lake, which went into double overtime, when Ludington and Spring Lake get together, it's always an exciting, thrilling, competitive game going back to their days as Seaway Conference opponents.
Yeah, well, you know, and Coach Shank and Coach Billy over there, you know, they know each other like the back of their hands, and it's they know what to expect from each other, and you'll always see a good basketball game and two great basketball minds over there.
Well, they're great friends. They go back to Thad's first year of coaching. He coached, Billy Core was coaching Spring Lake JV, and Thad was coaching freshman there. Of course, Thad's a Ludington graduate, but he, after college, he got his teaching and coaching start at Spring Lake. Kevin Moorhart was the varsity coach at the time at Spring Lake. Hey, Oriole Nation, we want to thank House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing, proud to help keep our hometown dynamic and support Ludington Orioles sports, producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. Pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. That's House of Flavors Manufacturing. Learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. Earlier, I had the chance to talk to Oriole head coach Thad Shank, and here's what he had to say about tonight's ball game. Welcome, Oriole Nation, to the House of Flavors Manufacturing pregame coaches interview. Coach Thad Shank. It's the home opener tonight, and your Orioles get a stiff test in a very well-coached Spring Lake Lakers team. They're always well-coached when you got Billy Core there, and it should be quite a night of basketball here at Hawley as the Orioles have their second game of the season coming off the 85-51 win over Reed City on Tuesday night.
Yeah, you know, you like to play good opponents with your non-conference schedule. I mean, we've been blessed to have Spring Lake back on the schedule the last 2 or 3 years, and they're always a challenge. They're kind of the opposite of us a little bit. I mean, they're kind of, you know, the teams that we struggle with most, the way they play. They love that half-court game. They love to grind it out. They're a gap-strong defensive team in the half-court, play good, solid man, scouting report defense. I'm sure Billy's going to try to clog Cam's penetration tonight and ask him to shoot the perimeter shot and be very aware of Taj as well. They're going to be prepared, so it will be a good challenge for us. We're going to have to really get great shots tonight. Sometimes in our offensive system, sometimes we don't have a lot of patience just because we're used to playing at a fast tempo and creating good shots early in possessions. It's not going to always happen early in possessions tonight. So we're going to have to be good in our half-court offense so we can make a few shots and be able to set our defense and make it the pace we want.
Two really good games against the Lakers last year, and particularly the season opener at Spring Lake, which went to, overtime or double overtime. I think it was double overtime. And it just seemed like I always have a good battle, your Orioles do, with the Spring Lake Lakers. And you and Billy Core, you guys go way back. You began your coaching career at Spring Lake, even though you're a Ludington graduate, but you started your coaching career with Billy Core, correct?
Yeah, I was the freshman coach at Spring Lake when Billy was the JV coach. Kevin Moorhart was the varsity coach. So, I was blessed to get my first opportunity in education with those guys, and they've been great friends ever since.
Spring Lake, coming in this game, they lost quite a bit last year, but they seemed, as I know, Coach, I'm beating this like a redheaded. Actually, what I'm trying to say is that they just seem to reload every year, don't they?
Yeah, they've got a great program, great feeder system, a big school, big Division II school right there, and they take pride in their basketball. So, You know, you're not going to, very rarely going to get a Spring Lake team that's not a dang good basketball team with a lot of athletes, strong physical kids. You know, we struggled a little bit with Reed City's physicality the other night. We're going to really be tested as far as physicality tonight with Spring Lake team. Those kids are always big, strong, athletic kids.
And your starting lineup for tonight, Coach?
Tonight at the guards, we'll start Taj, Messiah, and Micah. At the forwards, we'll start Steele and Cam.
Good luck to you and the Orioles. We'll talk to you after the ball game. As always, go O's.
Thanks, Scoop.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. And Jamie, that interview there with Coach Thad Shank, you know, I was a little tongue-tied. I was kind of at a lost word. I told Thad when the interview finished, I said, sorry about that, Coach. I was still shaking the rust off from football. He goes, Scoop, understandable. You know, you've turned 60 now. But, yeah, I was like, oh, man, I usually don't have usually not a loss for words right there. But, you know, Coach Shank, I was talking about it with Nick during the JV game. His overall coaching record, he coached 4 years of girls varsity basketball where he was 62-24. And all the years he's been coaching boys, he's 363 and 176. He's a combined 425 victories, 200 defeats in his varsity coaching career, both Ludington boys and girls. That's impressive.
Yeah, that's why we call him the GOAT, Scoop. You know, and he doesn't like to hear that, you know, and he doesn't like any accolades coming his way, but you know what? He's earned it, and what he does with these boys, you know, not only on the court, but what he tries to do is set them, you know, off the court, and you know, like he taught me, you know, become, you know, men built for others, and like when you leave the basketball program, when you graduate, you never really leave. You're always a part of it.
Tradition never graduates.
Yeah, and that's just an amazing testament to Coach Shank, you know.
Yep, you know, Ludington's Tulane, of course, they're so well-rounded, but coming into tonight's game, they've got Taj Williams, this is his junior year. His sophomore year, he averaged 18.5 points per game. And Cam Gunsel, his junior year, averaged 15.4 points per game. But they got so many weapons on this year's team.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, they definitely do. Hey, and right now, what we're going to do is step aside. You're watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. When we come back, we will have the Lundquist Furniture starting lineup coming your way. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation.
Safe Harbor Credit Union is your premier choice for all your banking needs. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, our members always come first. You're not just a member, you're family. This is Adam Johnson, President and CEO of Safe Harbor Credit Union and proud former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're thrilled to once again be the premier halftime sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. If you haven't yet experienced the Safe Harbor Credit Union difference, now is the perfect time to make the switch. We cherish our relationships with our members and our community student athletes. You'll find us in the stands cheering for that next Oriole win and in local classrooms teaching financial literacy. We believe in being the local financial institution that you can trust with all your banking needs. When you invest with us, your money stays local, and local decision-making ensures that your needs are our top priority. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Come visit us at our new location at 5511 US 10 here in Ludington. We can't wait to welcome you into our family at Safe Harbor Credit Union.
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S. and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your local store.
Welcome back to Hawley Gymnasium. We want to thank Lundquist Furniture, our exclusive starting lineup sponsor. Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. A family-owned and operated business since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist at 231-757-3368. Getting Spring Lake starting lineup right now, folks. And so I can give it to you folks. They didn't list it on the board. I wasn't able to get with Coach Billy Core. Okay, so Spring Lake, 1-0 on the year, coached by Bill Core, assisted by Randy White. Starting at the guards, number 10, Jack Brown. He is a senior. Also, number 12, Jacob Ayers. He's a sophomore. And the third starting guard, number 20, Aiden Ayers. He is a senior. The forwards are number 30, Maddox Kipling, a senior, and number 52, Max Feltner, a senior. For the Ludington Orioles, coached by Thad Shank, assisted by Mike Mesher, Noah Lehman, Dante the Microwave Vela, Zach LaPrade, and their athletic trainer is Miss Jen Mraz. Starting at the guard, number 2, Taj Williams, who is a junior. Also, number 3, Messiah Himes, who is a junior. And the third starting guard, number 15, Micah Spunner. He is a senior. Starting forwards, number 11, Steele Stowe, a junior. And number 5, Cam Gunsel, a senior. The Ludington Orioles and the Spring Lake Lakers. Spring Lake in their traditional red jerseys. They have gray lettering and numerals trimmed in white. The Ludington Orioles in their white jerseys, they have black lettering and black numerals, and the numerals are trimmed in orange. Those jerseys were new last year, I believe, Jamie. They're pretty sharp.
Yeah.
Just the right amount. There is orange in there. You got to have the orange. And a few years ago, I was giving Coach Charlie Gunsel a hard time when the Ludington football jerseys didn't have any orange in them.
Well, that's just the new age now. These you get more of the when you got the home, so you got more white within a dominant darker color than usually your home, like your orange. You know what I mean? But remember a few years ago when we coached, when I had the freshman team there, we had the old varsity uniforms, and I loved when we wore the all-orange uniform.
I love the black ones. They've always been my favorite, black with the orange in there. Spring Lake controlled the tip-off, and a shot put up and no good there. And here comes Cam Gunsel, who got the rebound for the Orioles, and now he'll push it ahead to Steele Stowe. Stowe in the paint. Now he'll dish it to Taj Williams. Williams over to Spunner. Spunner will give it to Cam Gunsel. This is a super, super lightning quick Ludington basketball team.
Yeah, and they're keeping the ball hot. They're keeping, as Coach says, we're move, drive and kick. They're in their flow offense right now.
Spunner takes it down the lane, and he draws the foul right off the bat. By the way, that first shot put up by Spring Lake was put up by Max Feltner.
Yep, contested by good defense, contested by Cam Gunsel there, and then Cam also pulled down the rebound there.
Taj Williams looking to get the ball, and he does to Spunner. Micah Spunner, our player in the spotlight tonight, as sponsored by Indian Summer, will be Zach Graham, and his interview will air at the half. Gunsel inside, shot no good, fighting for it now, and he got into it there with
a jump ball.
Yeah, a little tussle there with Max Feltner, and Feltner's a big boy.
Yep. He's a wide body down there, big forward.
He reminds me a lot of a guy who was a senior when I was a junior that played Ricky Paul on the Ludington basketball team. Now, nice roll there for Taj Williams, who gets the fall-away jumper. First points of the game.
Yeah, you got to like the soft touch. You got a nice arc on that, and come off the front of the rim and then get the soft roll.
Just got such a sweet-looking shot, Jamie. His follow-through just looks like a basketball player. He's just a fantastic athlete. Saw what a great year he had in football this year, a wide receiver.
There's a deflection into a steal by Cam Gunsel.
Cam Gunsel, he'll take it the length of the court.
He's going to get 2.
And he's fouled.
There you go, scoop and 1. Yeah, it was a nice deflection right there, and then it turned into a turnover, steal by Cam, and he took it the distance and finished strong.
Big Country and I were talking the other night up in Speed City, where there was a number of times down the court where Cam had the eye of the tiger, and he was not going to be denied. He definitely had it there. Free throw by Gunsel, no good. Rebound fought for by 2 Lakers right there. They're lucky they didn't get called for would be a held ball, and they'll get it ahead. Shot is up and good there. Give the basket to number 20, Aiden Ayers.
That was a nice outlet pass, and the Spring Lake player Ayers got on the other side of Spunner there, and Spunner, and I always call him Spooner when I coached him. He does. But, there's a hard fall right there by Messiah.
A lot of contact right there. He goes down. The shot is no good. And here comes Spring Lake. Ludington up 4-2. 5:52 to go in the opening quarter. Ludington Orioles and the Spring Lake Lakers. It was a nice block there by Messiah Himes. He'll get it. He'll outlet it now to Taj Williams. Taj with the Euro step, and a foul is going to be called before the shot.
Yeah, I thought Taj might alley-oop that one up to Cam there. He had Cam breaking on the left side, but he didn't quite see him fast enough. Then by that time, he had a nice Euro step right there to draw the foul, Scoop.
Into the Spring Lake lineup, number 34, Landon O'Donnell. He is a senior. Cam Gunsel with the ball. Now back out on top to Messiah Himes. Himes to Gunsel. Gunsel in the paint. Cam working it. Shot up. No good. Cam kept it alive. Steele Stowe with it. Stowe now he'll kick it back out to Taj Williams over to Messiah Himes for three. Little short right there by Himes, and Spring Lake with the rebound. Ludington up 4-2. 5:21 to go in this opening quarter. Shot no good there by Spring Lake. Gunsel with it now. Gunsel, he'll give it to Williams. Williams top of the key. Three, no good. Rebound to Spring Lake. Number 34 has it, and that's Landon O'Donnell.
Yeah, he's got to take, that's uncontested. That's a in rhythm three right there. Normally, 80% of the time, Taj will knock that down right there, scoop from the top of the key.
We'd like to thank Indian Summer Co-op. They are proud to be a sponsor of the OSN and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for the season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles.
There's another steal by Cam.
Cam Gunsel to the hoop, up, good! Good body control there by Gunsel.
Yeah, and 52 there for Spring Lake. Max Feltner there.
Feltner, yeah.
Feltner.
There's a steal. Got a 2-on-1 here.
There's the
alley-oop. Oh, no good there. Little alley-oop from Taj Williams.
There's another.
And Cam went up with it and just in and out. And now Spring Lake goes back the other way and gets a bucket.
Yeah, you know, we're getting those deflections. We're scrambling around and getting those passes in the passing lanes, deflections, turn to turnovers. And, you know, we got to capitalize on the buckets.
Jack
there,
Brown with the bucket. Right back the other way. Steele Stowe gets the basket for Ludington.
And now, right now, Spring Lake has got to get the right guy because we got the pressure on, and they're having trouble with this full court press right here, Scoop.
I come in last night. I ran into some of the Ludington girls varsity basketball players, and they loved my description the other night. They said, Scoop, we loved how you were talking about Steele Stowe looking like Clark Kent. And I said, well, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed the description. All right, Ludington up 8-4 right now. 4:04 left in this opening quarter. Into the Oriole lineup comes number 21, Kyle Himes Jr., and he is a sophomore. Also in number 13, Zach Graham. He's our Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight. And also coming in for the Orioles, number 24, JT Keith, who is a junior. Spring Lake shot up, no good, and rebound to Kyle Himes Jr. This is the type of game here where you can't look down, or you got to have your head on a swivel all the time. The quickness of both these teams.
Yeah, and you know, we can sub in three guys with that much quickness. It only helps. It only helps the Ludington team.
Oh, what a move by Taj Williams! Silky smooth there.
Yeah, I like what I just say. And then you spread them out right there, and you allow Taj to go one-on-one. And there's not many guys who can guard Todd Williams one-on-one.
Ludington up 10-4. Three-pointer up, no good. Taj Williams comes up with it. That was an air ball. And now Williams with it now. He'll get a pick from JT Keith. And up and good! Taj Williams. Ludington now up 12-4. Timeout. Spring Lake. It's a full timeout. We're going to stay right here and tell you about Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor. Where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington or give them a call, 843-2323. Safe Harbor Credit Union. Also, Smith & Eddy Insurance, our exclusive post-game sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Benedict's Auto Center, providing the absolute best in auto body repairing and painting since the 1940s. You can reach Mike Benedict, 231-613-4111. Benedict's Auto Center, 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. In fact, I'm looking at Mike sitting right across from us right now in where the old wooden bleachers used to be over there. And he's here at the game tonight. Good to see all these familiar faces taking in the Orioles home opener against the Spring Lake Lakers. Coach Billy Corr not too happy with this start for his Spring Lake team.
Yeah, well, you know, right there, off that fast break, it's, you know, Taj set that up well, and you had a great screen by JT Keith there, and the defender made the choice to hard hedge the screen and left Taj Williams right to the basket.
All right, now Ludington defense is giving Spring Lake some fits. There's a shot, no good. Rebound, JT Keith. Keith will outlet it now to Taj Williams. Williams, look at that quickness. Taj will dish it now to Gunsel. Cam now over to Zach Graham. He'll give it to Kyle Himes Jr. Himes Jr. to the hoop, no good. And here come the Spring Lake Lakers. With it, number 14 for the Lakers, and that's Vaughn White.
Yeah, and you could hear Coach Schenk yelling, hot, hot. The ball was sticking too much. You know, he wants to see that ball moving in somebody's hands. 0.5. You get a half a second to make a decision. You're either going to pass it, shoot it, or drive. And it was too slow right there, and he's yelling hot, hot, hot. And that's what he's talking to Micah about right now.
Foul called on Kyle.
Not Micah. Sorry, who we got there?
Kyle Himes Jr., who was called for the foul at the free throw line for the Lakers, number 34, Landon O'Donnell, and he gets the first free throw. Ludington up 12-5, 2:31 to go, opening quarter. Second free throw up and good. O'Donnell gets both free throws. 6-point Oriole lead, 12-6, 2:27 left in the opening quarter. JT Keith with it now. He'll give it to Graham. Graham to Himes Jr., now back to Keith, over to Gunsel.
Yeah, you're going to see this movement. They keep working. They're looking for that back door, and Taj almost had it right there. They keep bringing it around, and eventually it'll come open there.
Three-pointer, Taj Williams. God, nothing but net there as he buries it.
Yeah, that shot's looking real good, Scoop. You know, he was hot with that three-pointer last year, but, you know, each year he's growing. And his shot's looking better and better. 9
points in the first quarter for Taj Williams. Ludington up 15-6. 1:46 left in the opening quarter. Spring Lake on the attack. This Oriole defense trying to push Spring Lake back. Doing a nice job right now, the quickness of the Orioles. That's the Orioles calling card defense, and they force Spring Lake into a shot, no good, and now
over the back.
A foul is going to be called, I believe, on Kyle Himes Jr. That'll be his second.
Yep, just a little bit of body over the back there.
Messiah Himes and Steele Stowe check back into the Oriole lineup. This Oriole team can hit you in waves with a lot of talent.
Yep, and Taj will take a little bit of a breather here. He played almost the whole first quarter.
There's Zach Graham. Zach Graham with the deflection right there. Himes lost the ball, and Steele Stowe got it back, and then he's fouled. Just so quick. Ludington up 15-6, 1:17 to go in the opening quarter. At the free throw line for the Orioles, the junior, number 11, Steele Stowe.
Yeah, if you've, you know, for those of you that are watching the team out there, their home opener on Tuesday against Reed City, they look quick on film. Wait till you get to see them in person.
Exactly. It presents challenges for us broadcasters, but one that will gladly hopefully try to be up to the challenge. Exactly. Stowe gets 1 of 2 free throws, and now a foul is going to be called, I believe, on Cam Gunsel. Ludington up 16-6, a 10-point Oriole lead. We want to thank Matt Ewing and Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more, located at 213 South James Street, downtown Ludington. Call LP&G at 843-8250. Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all your projects. Proud to support Ludington Orioles sports.
Zach Graham.
While being a sponsor on the Orioles Sports Network. Yes, a great block there by Graham. There's a shot up, no good by Kyle Himes Jr. Rebound inside by Graham, and he draws the foul. Good work on the glass there by our Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight, Zach Graham.
Yeah, I didn't mean to interrupt your commercial there, or your reading.
You better watch it. You don't want to get our sponsors upset.
No, I don't. But when you got Zach Graham came out of nowhere and blocked that shot, like you said, it's quick. We're coming the other way real fast.
Zach Graham, first free throw, good. It's good to see Jay Cortland here tonight. Jay Cortland, who works with Catchmark Sports. He's in attendance tonight. He's a sports fanatic, much like me. Graham gets both free throws.
That's the only way to be as a sports fanatic.
Exactly.
That's all I watch on TV.
Ludington up 18-6 now. There's a steal by the Orioles, and we're going to have a foul called. And I'll tell you, we
got away with a kick ball there.
Yeah, we did. And Ludington is methodically built up an 18-6 lead here.
Yeah,
Good to see Cole Anthus is in the house.
Yeah, when you don't have a lot of height, and I would say extreme height. We're talking like 6'3", 6'4". We have Cam, but everybody else is around that 6 foot mark. So how do you beat teams? Speed, and defense, and that's what watches. We're just right back to the press right here.
Messiah Himes gets both free throws, and Ludington up 20-6. 48 seconds to go in this opening quarter. Spring Lake.
There's another.
Jack Brown with the ball. Look at this defense. Boy, that's whoa. Messiah Himes gets called for the free throw there. I don't think Coach Shank's not going to be too happy about that one.
He's not.
Going to the free throw line for the Lakers will be number 10, Jack Brown.
Yeah, that's just taking away hard work right there, Scoop. I could see if he reaches or something, but there was no contact there.
It was a quick foul. Ludington up 20-7. Brown gets the first free throw. Ludington boys, next game will be on the road Tuesday at Manistee. We will not be covering that game. We will be covering the girls at home that night against Traverse City West, but we'll be giving updates on how the boys are doing at Manistee. Brown gets both free throws. Ludington up 20-8. 30 seconds left in the opening quarter. Cam Gunsel with it. Three-pointer, Graham, up no good. Long rebound to the Lakers, number 34, Landon O'Donnell. O'Donnell will give it up now to Jack Brown. Brown and loses it, gets it back.
Well, that's a double
that should
dribble.
Be a double dribble. It was. It's called a double dribble there on Spring Lake. Yeah, it just didn't. You can tell there when you've been watching so much basketball and you see something like that. Said something didn't look right there.
Yeah.
Double dribble violation. Ludington up 20-8. There are 8 seconds to go in this opening quarter. Three-pointer, Messiah Himes, no good. Ball will go out of bounds with 2.1 seconds to go in the opening quarter.
Yeah, he had an open look there. I think Coach Schenk would like to see a little bit better look, but he was open, and if you feel that you're in rhythm and you're one of those green light shooters, then you're able to take that shot.
Spring Lake just tried a full court pass right there, and Cam Gunsel went back to his football days playing as a defensive back right there and swatted the ball out of bounds.
Yeah, I don't know if you're going to get a full court pass with Cam Gunsel.
There's a shot put up at the buzzer by Spring Lake, no good. We're at the end of one. The score from venerable Hawley Gymnasium, the Ludington Orioles 20, the Spring Lake Lakers 8. You are watching and listening to the Orioles Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned.
Welcome to House of Flavors, Michigan's largest ice cream producer. But we're more than just ice cream. We exist to make ice cream, feed people, and make our world a better place. We donate 25% of all profits to charity annually. You heard that right. We are dedicated, innovative, adaptable. Come join our team. We are looking for amazing people to join our team in maintenance, operations, palletizing, warehouse, CDL drivers. We provide career development opportunities, year-round stability, competitive wages, health insurance, 401k retirement, bonuses, profit sharing, and free ice cream. Join us to make ice cream and make a difference. Find your career today at houseofflavors.com/careers.
Welcome back to Hawley Gymnasium. Scoop Hansen, Jamie Sykon, Nick Wysong, and Jackson Jenner, the Orioles Sports Network at 102.7 WMOM. And we're just looking at the inactives for the Lions tonight. They got their big Thursday night game against the Dallas Cowboys, so we'll be keeping an eye on that as well. Spring Lake with the basketball to begin play here in the second quarter. Ludington on top, 20-8. With the ball for the Lakers is number 14, and that's Vaughn White. Over now to Jack Brown. He'll give it up. Aiden Ayers with it. On the court for Ludington right now, you have Steele Stowe. There's a shot, no good. Rebound fought for. The Lakers come up with it. You got Steele Stowe out there. You also have Micah Spunner. You have Taj Williams. You have Ethan Sweet. And a shot is missed by Spring Lake. Let's see here. The fifth player out there, JT Keith. There's a rebound for Steele Stowe. He'll outlet it now to Taj Williams.
45 seconds of defense there, Scoop, and the ball got below the free throw line one time.
Coach Shank will be very happy about that. Three-pointer, Taj Williams, God! From the far, well, actually, that wasn't a baseline shot right there, but the three-pointer, which he drains, and now Ludington has a 23-8 lead.
Yeah, you know, early in that first quarter, it was 6-4, and since then, the 17-4 run by
There's a steal, Taj Williams.
the Orioles.
Williams.
I don't know how that wasn't a foul.
Taj Williams.
I think that's what Taj is thinking. How is that not a foul? But I think he's saying that that he was a little out of control and they tripped over each other's feet.
I think that's what was explained to him right there.
Yep.
Yeah, in a good way right there. Yes.
Yep.
Taj,
from the angle, it looked more like a foul, but when you actually see it straight up from.
Taj was not demonstrative at all right there, and he got an explanation. Yep.
He asked him what happened, and he told him.
Exactly. Good job by the officiating and the official right there. There's a shot put up by Steele Stowe, no good, but he is fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line. Hey, Oriole Nation, we want to thank McGee Insurance Group. They've been serving West Michigan since 1939. No, he will not go to the free throw line, so the Orioles will take it out underneath the basket. Williams will get it in to J.T. Keith. Keith now to Steele Stowe, and we'll get back to McGee Insurance here in a moment. Three-pointer, Taj Williams. Boom! Nothing but net there for Taj. He drains his third three of the game. Ludington 26, Spring Lake 8. Go ahead, Jamie.
Yeah, if you're not going to get out there and contest, it's going to be a long night for Spring Lake.
There's a steal for the Orioles.
Taj can knock those shots down.
Nice pass from Taj there. Look at the beautiful passing here by the Orioles. Tic-tac-toe right there. Ball is batted out of bounds. It'll be Ludington basketball's Gunsel and Messiah Himes check back in.
Yeah, I'd like to see Micah go up with that strong, but he was being a little unselfish right there. But, like you said, tic-tac-toe passing, that gets you easy buckets. Scoop.
We got a timeout on the floor. Ludington 26, Spring Lake 8. And as we were talking about McGee Insurance Group, they provide quality insurance coverage tailored to fit your needs and budget. McGee Insurance services include auto, commercial, home, health, life, and umbrella insurance. The McGee Insurance Group, 5965 West US 10, located next door to Ludington Chiropractic and Dr. Mark Yuck. Call 231-845-5000. IRCA Auto Center. They are founded on trust, integrity, and respect. We are proud to offer these values in our sales and business practices, so our customers keep returning. The vehicles on our lot have the best prices and quality in the area, so come by and see us today. The IRCA family has been selling vehicles in Mason County for 4 generations. IRCA Auto Center, 3736 West US 10. Call 845-6282. And Team Loney Real Estate, if you're thinking about selling your home or property, let Team Jamie Loney at 5-Star Real Estate guide you every step of the way. With clear communication, strong organization, and a focus on your wants and needs, Jamie makes the process smooth and stress-free. Call Jamie Loney at 231-794-9740. Team Jamie Loney, 513 South James Street in Ludington. All right, Ludington basketball, 5:52 to go. Spunner with a three, no good. And good hustle there by
just a tippy toe on the line there.
J.T. Keith had his big toe just across the line right there. It'll be Spring Lake basketball. Ludington up 26-8. Great hustle and effort throughout this first half by the Ludington Orioles.
There's some defense there.
Taj Williams out there right now with Micah Spunner, J.T. Keith, Cam Gunsel, and Messiah Himes.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say that's the growth in a player right there because, we knew Taj could play defense like that in 8th grade and his freshman year, and that's what kept him off the floor most of the time.
Look at that.
Defense.
Look at that defense, which has caused the steal. Gunsel. And the ball's batted away, and
that's
it will be.
Play by Spring Lake
that was a good play by Spring Lake getting back there right now. But
just we were talking about his defense, and he comes up with a steal. It's just trying to get him to play defense like that. We knew he could do it, but now he's doing it all the time, and that's a big part of his game.
As
it leads to easy buckets.
Yeah, as explosive as this Oriole offense is, and is going to be all season, this defense is playing lights out thus far tonight.
Yeah, you'll wear teams down if you can come with that unreleased energy over and over and over on the defensive end, and that leads to easy buckets.
Taj Williams with it now to J.T. Keith. Keith wears jersey number 24 to Gunsel. Cam, I think, thought for a second that lane was going to part like the Red Sea right there, but Spring Lake closed quickly on that. Messiah Himes with it now to Gunsel.
And eventually when it collapses.
Good Gunsel missed
kick it out there.
Yeah, missed a shot, but he rebounds it. Second attempt, no good. And now Spring Lake with the basketball. Good effort, though, by the Orioles right there. Now Spring Lake comes back. That's the first bucket by the Lakers in quite some time. And scoring it for Spring Lake is number 20. And that was Aiden Ayers.
That's the first bucket of the second quarter.
Spring Lake back the other way. The Lakers have got a little run going right now. Scoring that one, number 34, Landon O'Donnell. Ludington up 26-12. Timeout, Ludington. With 4:03 to go in this opening half, Ludington up 26-12. The Orioles were up 20-8 at the end of the first quarter. We want to thank Bob's Roofing Company. They are your reliable roofing partner with over 50 years of experience using only the finest quality materials. Licensed and insured in commercial, industrial, and residential roofing. We've got you covered. Call us today and schedule your free estimate, 877-641-2627. Oriole Varsity Boys assistant coach Mike Mesher. He's your local salesman. Lenz Balder Insurance in Ludington is your local agency that gets it right the first time. With a reputation built on knowledge, speed, and accuracy, they help individuals and businesses find coverage that truly fits. As an independent agency, Lenz Balder compares top carriers to find the best protection for your home, car, or your business so you don't have to. From personalized service to peace of mind, Lenz Balder delivers more than insurance, they deliver confidence. All right, we have 4:03 to go in this opening half. Ludington up 26-12.
And we had a little, the officials threw the ball down on the floor and started counting, and Spring Lake coaches were still out on the floor.
Oh.
So they blew the whistle. I don't know, they were mopping up some water or something from the timeout there.
Gunsel to Messiah Himes. Back to Gunsel, now to Taj Williams. Williams, 15-footer, up short. Rebound to Spring Lake's number 12. That's Jacob Ayers.
There's a deflection out of bounds by Taj. You know, those last three possessions there, you know, the Ludington defense was just a little sloppy. The offense was a little sloppy. You know, they got the freedom to play, but like Coach says, when freedom comes responsibility. And after three possessions there, he called a timeout and is to get them back in check to start moving the ball the right way on
good
offensive
defense
end.
Good defense by Messiah Himes right there, and the Orioles come back the other way. Cam Gunsel with it. Gunsel to Himes. It's Messiah Himes. Steel Stowe with three up and no good. Rebound to Spring Lake's number 34. Number 34. That's Landon O'Donnell. You think the last few offensive... There's a charge on Spring Lake, just as Jamie said. You think the last few offensive possessions, Coach Shank maybe not too happy with Ludington maybe rushing their shot a little, Jamie, or...
Yeah, you know, they got the freedom to play. He gives the freedom, but he also wants them to work for the best shot possible in that freedom. You know, but right there you start... You know, you get a big lead and you just start making some shots, and then look at here, you got
a pass. He left it short, though. Beautiful pass there from Messiah to Taj, who left a little short. Now here comes Spring Lake.
Should have been a travel. Yep, there it is.
Traveling violation on the Lakers. Ludington up 26-12. 2:55 to go in this second quarter. The Orioles getting up 20-8. Ludington has outscored Spring Lake just 6-4 in the second quarter so far, Jamie.
Yeah, it's, you know, after the big scoring in the first, but the difference in the game so far is, Scoop, when we make a basket, we can put the pressure on. And right now we haven't made a basket in a while, so we don't get that full court pressure. And that's what Spring Lake was having trouble with, is getting the ball up the floor when we can pressure.
Gunsel with the baseline shot right there, wouldn't fall, and now here comes Spring Lake. Got quite a battle going on there between Gunsel now, and I think that's Max Feltner.
Yeah, Feltner's asking the officials to call a foul on Cam there because it's a little physical. But Feltner's the big body, and he's leaning into Cam, and Cam's not allowing it to happen. You know, so he's playing straight up. It's good.
2:21 left in the second quarter. Ludington 26, Spring Lake 12. We'd like to thank Ludington Chiropractic, another of our fine sponsors, and Dr. Mark Yak. They've been serving the chiropractic needs of Ludington and the surrounding communities for more than 30 years. At Ludington Chiropractic, no appointment is necessary as it is strictly a walk-in clinic. That's Dr. Mark Yak at Ludington Chiropractic, 5965 East Ludington Avenue. For questions, call 231-843-1874. What do we have there, Jamie?
I'm not real sure. The officials were talking, and we had a substitution, and then they gave the ball to Ludington there. So.
Yeah, I was going to say the bottom line was the Orioles had the basketball. Gunsel misses a three-pointer right there, and now a foul called on Zach Graham. On the court for the Orioles right now, you have you have number 23 in there. That's Landon Rubianis. He's a junior, getting his first action of the evening. Also out there, Zach Graham. You got Cam Gunsel. You also have Steele Stowe, and you have Kyle Himes Jr., number 21. Ludington 26, Spring Lake 12. Big thank you to all of Oriole Nation tuned into the OSN tonight or listening on 102.7 WMOM. We're going to have a foul now called, I believe, on Zach Graham.
Yeah, Coach made a substitution there. He's the last 2 minutes of the quarter here. He's trying to get a little fresh legs in there to get some defense, pressure the ball a little bit more, and they did a good job of that right there, Scoop. And Spring Lake got lucky, threw the ball off their own player's leg, and then we ended up fouling.
Feltner shot, no good. Rebound to the Orioles. Boy, both teams having a tough time scoring right now in the second quarter. Kyle Himes Jr. there, and he loses the ball. He was sandwiched between two Lakers, and now we go back the other way, and a foul called on the Orioles.
Yeah, they're kind of letting them play a little bit. And I guess I don't really know what happened there, but we got a foul on one end and then another foul on the other. But that's what happens. You just got to play through it. You can't complain about it. You just got to get back down there and do your best. And for the next play.
Yeah. Well, you got two teams that like to run like this. It makes it not the funnest game to officiate.
Yeah. And I would
up
say
and down
again,
the court.
right there, they probably didn't make the call for Kyle Himes Jr. there because they probably felt he was out of control.
Mm-hmm. Jacob Ayers at the free throw line for Spring Lake. Misses the first free throw. Second free throw in and out, no good. Gunsel with it now for the Orioles. We're down to 1:17 left in this opening half. Orioles up 26-12. And again, Ludington had 20 points in that first quarter, but they've only scored 6 points in the second quarter. Graham with it now. Zach Graham, nice pass. Oh, he got the pass right there to Rubianis, but they said Rubianis had 1 foot out of bounds, and it'll go back right to Spring Lake.
Yep, that was some good offense right there. Five passes in the offense there, and we got the ball underneath the hoop where we wanted it. He just had a toe on the line.
JT Keith back into the Oriole lineup. He replaces Steele Stowe. 1 minute left in the opening half. Spring Lake with the basketball. Jacob Ayers with it. Ayers guarded there by Kyle Himes Jr. And now they're going to get a foul on
the reach.
It's going to be on Rubianis or Himes.
Yeah, Kyle Himes on the reach.
Okay.
Yeah, you might see after Spring Lake inbounds this, we might trap the first pass out. It's usually what Coach likes to do is first or second pass. But
5 seconds.
Look at that.
Great job there by Cam Gunsel in the Oriole defense. And they forced another Spring Lake turnover.
They were in full denial right there. Spring Lake was in, we played man-to-man straight up as we always do under the opponent's basket, and they, great defense, Scoop.
And again, Ludington has scored just 6 points in this second quarter, but Spring Lake has only scored 4 points. Cam Gunsel with the ball for the Orioles. 30 seconds to go in the second quarter. Kyle Himes Jr. with it now. Himes, nice give and go to Keith. Good! And he's fouled. Oh, beautiful pass there from Kyle Himes Jr. He gets the assist, getting the basket. JT Keith will go to the free throw line.
Yeah, that was a good move by JT, getting to the, basically he did a back cut off a screen. He set the screen, then he did a back cut slip. And right to the basket. Good vision by Kyle Himes.
I love that haircut, the nice fresh haircut by JT Keith right there. Look at that.
Yeah, I tell you, JT's bulking up too. He's spending some time in the weight room.
I've been calling him Hercules since his freshman year. Free throw is no good. Of course, that last basket had to make Grandpa Ray Keith real happy. 20 seconds to go, opening half. Ludington up 28-12. There's a runner up and good. Getting the basket for Spring Lake was number 10, and that was Jack Brown. And we're now down to 5 seconds to go. Gunsel will get it back. Three-pointer, Himes up and no good. Ball batted out of bounds right there, and it will stay with the Ludington Orioles. They got 0.4 of a second left, Jamie.
Yeah, I would say you're going to probably, you'll see this. They're probably going to try to run a screen and a lob tip to Cam right
Gunsel!
there.
Oh, he just left it short. They got the shot. They got a great look. They got everything they wanted right there. It's just short. And in fairness to Cam, he was going backwards as he took the shot. We are at the half, and your score from Hawley Gym, the Ludington Orioles 28 and the Spring Lake Lakers 14. You are watching and listening to the Orioles Sports Network, a bird's eye view of local sports, and the 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation.
Smith & Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance. Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance solutions as the area's largest independent agency. Here at Smith & Eddy Insurance, in partnership with Auto Owners, we offer the most experienced staff, the widest array of policies, and we have partnered with Auto Owners Insurance to provide exceptional solutions for our customers. With new technology and an old-school philosophy, our team is committed to delivering a winning customer experience by placing the right people in the right roles. Proudly serving all of West Michigan from our 4 convenient locations in Bear Lake, Scottville, Manistee, and in Hart, Smith & Eddy and Auto Owners remains deeply committed to the communities we serve and dedicated to meeting your insurance needs. Smith & Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance.
Welcome to House of Flavors, Michigan's largest ice cream producer. But we're more than just ice cream. We exist to make ice cream, feed people, and make our world a better place. We donate 25% of all profits to charity annually. You heard that right. We are dedicated, innovative, adaptable. Come join our team. We are looking for amazing people to join our team in maintenance, operations, palletizing, warehouse, CDL drivers. We provide career development opportunities, year-round stability, competitive wages, health insurance, 401k retirement, bonuses, profit sharing, and free ice cream. Join us to make ice cream and make a difference. Find your career today at houseofflavors.com/careers.
Yeah. Welcome back to Hawley Gymnasium. We're at the half. Boys varsity basketball action. The Ludington Orioles 28, the Spring Lake Lakers 14. Ludington outscored the Lakers 8-6 in that second quarter after outscoring them 20-8 in the opening 8 minutes of play. And joining me right now, actually before we get to Coach Noah Lehman, we want to thank our exclusive sponsor for the halftime show, Safe Harbor Credit Union, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington, or give them a call, 843-2323. Safe Harbor Credit Union. And now joining me, Oriole JV coach Noah Lehman. And Coach Lehman, your team with a really nice victory tonight over the Spring Lake Lakers, 59-48. The game of runs, as basketball often is. 12-11, your team led by a point at the end of one. They were down by 5 at the half, 30-25. They trailed by a point at the end of 3. It was only a point thanks to a long three-pointer at the buzzer there by BK Jr., Brayton Kaminsky. And then they win 59-48, nice 14-3 run in that fourth quarter. The boys played some great defense and a really nice win tonight after the tough loss at Reed City on opening night.
Yeah, we talked about in the second half against Reed City how we came out of halftime and we just didn't seem ready to play coming out of halftime. I thought we picked up on a totally different note here tonight, and I was really proud of the way that we consistently brought that effort and energy. Even when they went on that little run in the second quarter when we were down a little bit, it didn't feel like it was getting necessarily out of hand. That we still had, we're in a spot where we were staying tough and staying positive, and I felt that we kept that the entire game.
Getting great minutes from all your players out there tonight, too. I mean, Brayton Kaminsky led the way with 20, and Eric Walton had 17, but the play of Danny Alanis, I could go right down the list. Waylon Britton, Austin Shelton, Jay Smith, and, of course, Landon Sloan and Trenton Trevisano, too.
Yeah, I have never seen a game where so many guys are looking at the bench saying, Coach, I need a blow, because they're just, and it's not, they're working their butt off. They're out there giving everything they've got for the time that they have. I've really enjoyed this group so far. I'm very fortunate to be their coach. They're super coachable. Like we saw tonight, they work really, really hard. And when you work hard, Spring Lake's, traditionally a good team, and they're a good team again tonight. And when you work off like that, I hope that we're learning when we work that it pays off.
Well, they had a player, Tyson Leto, number 24. Yeah. What a ball player he is.
He had some circus shots, a little bit of everything. Outside shots, inside shots, circus. He got to the line. He was a nice player, and we had a hard time containing him, but we did a really good job shutting down those other guys. We let him hurt us, but we didn't let the rest of the guys kill us, and that put us in a good position.
Well, Coach, enjoy you coming up here. 10 minutes is not, they got to extend a half longer so we can have more time to talk and still get the player in the spotlight in and all the other good stuff we want to do. But we appreciate you coming up. Nice win tonight, 1-1.
Yep.
Good luck next week at Manistee on Tuesday.
Great, thanks for everything.
You're welcome.
Appreciate
Always
it.
great seeing Noah Lehman, a Ludington basketball legend here. He was on that 2017 state runner-up team. In fact, he was called Dad. That was his nickname on that team. He kept all those other guys in line, didn't he, Jamie?
Yeah, he did.
Hey, we want to thank Indian Summer Co-op. They are proud to be a sponsor of the OSN and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. We're going to step aside right now. And folks, you can hear the interview I did with Ludington Oriole, Zach Graham. Stay tuned. Welcome, Oriole Nation, to the Indian Summer. Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight, and that player for tonight's home opening game against the Spring Lake Lakers is Zach Graham. Zach is a senior. He wears jersey number 13. He plays the guard position. Now, Zach, what's the favorite thing about being a Ludington Oriole basketball player for you?
I would probably say the culture and just being a team and playing with teamwork.
What do you feel is your strongest trait about the way you play the game of basketball?
I would probably say my quickness, getting up and down the court, and shooting the open shot.
What do you feel the Ludington team's strengths are this year?
I would definitely say our quickness. We got a lot of guards, so quickness and being able to move all the way around.
What goals have you guys set as a team?
We want to win the regional final this year and, win conference.
All right. And what is it that you like best about playing for Coach Thad Shank?
I would say just how he coaches, and he's coached a really long time, so you got to trust what he thinks and what he says, and yeah.
From last year, what's the one skill that you've worked the hardest to improve on for this season?
I would say just shooting and being able to keep going with the motor and running around all the time.
Okay. And Zach, what do you feel is your favorite memory from basketball for the Ludington Orioles so far?
I would probably say the regional semifinal when we played Stannis Sterling last year.
Okay. Favorite movie of yours?
Probably The Blind Side. It's a football movie.
Great movie. Favorite class and teacher at Ludington High School?
Probably any of the Duke class.
Favorite restaurant in Ludington?
El Rancho.
Your plans for spring sports, and talk to Oriole Nation a little bit about this past historical football season for Ludington, where you were a wide receiver and a defensive back on a really, really memorable team.
My plans for the spring is I'm going to play baseball and football. It was a heck of a ride, and I'll never forget it. It was the best team I've ever been around in my life, and it sucked getting injured this year, but I had to push through. So.
Yeah. Well, you guys had an incredible year, and you'll be considered one of the great Ludington teams of all time, right up there with definitely that '89 team that went 9-1, and it was one for the record books, no doubt about that. Baseball. Now, you talked about baseball. You're going to be probably our starting shortstop this year, and what would that mean to you to be on a Ludington baseball team that won back-to-back district titles?
It would be sweet. We haven't won districts in a while. Other than last year, we won districts for the first time in, I think, 20 years or something like that. And to go back-to-back like that, that'd start something for sure. So
you're pretty close on that. It was, last district title prior to last year was 2006. So, yeah. I wanted to ask you your future plans after graduation.
I plan on getting into an IBEW electrician union program and being an electrician.
Outstanding. Role model?
Probably my dad, just always keeping me going, and yeah.
Well, where do you hope to be, Zach, in 10 years from now? What do you hope to be doing?
An electrician and working all the time, making money.
Anybody listening to tonight's game that you'd like to send a shout out to or say hello to?
My family in Midland, my granny.
All right. Well, Zach, congratulations on being the Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight for tonight's game. All the best to you and your teammates. This basketball season should be a fun ride. If it's anything like last night's, or I should say Tuesday night's opening 85-51 victory over Reed City, where you guys scored 56 points in the second half, it's going to be one heck of a season. Good luck to you, and go O's.
Go O's.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Fun interview there with Zach Graham. And now we're about to start play here in the second half. And we got a football score up there, Jamie. Ludington 28, Spring Lake 14.
Yeah, well, let's keep it that way. Let's double up both sides then.
Yeah, we want to thank North Star Chiropractic. Attention athletes, want to boost your game? At North Star Chiropractic in Ludington, we specialize in helping you recover, perform, and stay injury-free. Don't wait. Call 231-843-8200 and elevate your performance. North Star Chiropractic, your winning edge. We just got news for the Lions that Amon-Ra St. Brown is active and is going to be playing tonight. So it's a good thing that you pointed it out to me. I was able to pull Isaac Tesla out of my starting lineups.
I'm glad I could help, Scoop.
Oh, thank you. All right, now, and here I thought I was pulling a quick one by acquiring him earlier today. Ludington with the basketball to begin play here in the second half. Messiah Himes has it. Himes out there with Steele Stowe, Taj Williams, Cam Gunsel, and Micah Spunner. Three-pointer for Taj. That's off the mark, and now a quick foul there on Messiah Himes.
Yeah, you don't see Taj miss too
yeah.
often there, but the Ludington was in their offense right there. They had good ball movement. They come out, like we talked about earlier. We look to dominate the first 4 minutes of this third quarter to change the game, and let's hope it starts here with the defense.
Spring Lake with the shot, no good. Ball fought for inside. It's up and in by Max Feltner. His first points of the game. Taj Williams led the Orioles in that first half with 15 points. And there goes Taj, up and no good. And Taj, you can tell Taj not happy right now. He felt he was fouled right there. And hopefully he doesn't want to get out of his game right there.
Yeah.
And a foul is called on Spring Lake, and Steele Stowe will go to the free throw line.
Yeah, Taj is quick. He can get to the hoop right there, like he did. And the thing is he's left-handed, and a lot of players seem to forget that. And he did take contact from the the right side. He finished, but you're not going to get them all. You just got to keep playing.
Steele Stowe's first free throw, no good. Second attempt by number 11, up and good. Stowe gets one of two free throws. Steele's got 4 points in the game. Ludington up 29-16. With the ball for Spring Lake, number 12, Jacob Ayers. There's a turnaround, no good. Good defense there by Cam Gunsel. Last touched by the Orioles.
Yeah, coach is wanting a little bit better defense right there. They're getting to the ball, but they're not communicating, and you can hear them saying talk, because they need to know who's got who and if they're switching or if they're staying. And right now they're just playing, but they're not talking. And then over the back
there's
right
an over
there.
and back
That
call.
was a great box.
Yeah, exactly.
You should hear Coach yelling for that one.
Shot was taken there by Max Feltner, and an over the back call there on Spring Lake. Ludington up 29-16, 6:39 to go in the third quarter. Checking into the Laker lineup will be number 20, Aiden Ayers. Oh, belay my last. That's 24, Tyler Hardy. I think I got it right. Messiah Himes with it now to Steele Stowe. Stowe, Gunsel. He'll give it up now. Spunner for three. That's going to be short. All right, Ludington's first
second air ball from that corner over there, Scoop.
I was going to say their first threes of the second half have not been good. They've been way off the mark.
We got a deflection by Micah there, and so it's going to be Spring Lake's ball underneath.
Yep, and I was wrong on the second occasion. There actually 34 checked into the game for Spring Lake. Landon O'Donnell, those gray numbers are giving me a little bit of fits right
down
there.
At the other end, they're a little harder to see, too.
That's also called turning 60. There's a turnaround with the left hand, up and in by Max Feltner.
Yeah, and Coach, we'd like to see the ball get up the floor a little faster than it is right now.
Spring Lake clawing their way back into this ball game.
We're going to have a travel. We're going to have a turnover.
Traveling violation on the Orioles, and they are out of sync right now, Jamie.
Yeah.
Spring Lake basketball. Ludington up 29-18, 5:57 to go in the third quarter.
And you can see when we're not making baskets and we can't get into that full court trap, Spring Lake has a better opportunity to score baskets. That's where we were giving them the fit, but we're not scoring much like we were in that first quarter, and things aren't going to change until we can get the ball in the hoop.
Nice pass. Oh, that was pretty. Beautiful pass there from Taj Williams to Steele Stowe, who gets the basket.
Yep, and see, here you go. Now we can set up.
Orioles up 31-18. Somebody lost a shoe.
Right there.
Oh, Micah Spunner came right out of his shoe.
And then he just kicked the shoe off to the sideline there.
Yeah, what are you going to do, Micah? He kicked it to the Spring Lake bench right there. You can't play with just one shoe on.
I think he's a little upset, but I don't know. I don't know what happened there. He must have got it stepped on in order to come out of it that way, or they're not tied very tight, Scoop.
Well, I tell you, we're seeing some interesting things the first couple games of the season. Spring Lake will get that ball inside in the basket for Max Feltner. Feltner did not score in the first half. He's come out in 6 points in this third quarter. Three-pointer, Taj Williams. God! Boy, Ludington needed that. Hey,
and
three
now you
for
got
Taj.
Inside out, we get the ball inside. Steele drives it to the basket till he stopped. Once he was stopped, he kicked. And wide open shot by Taj Williams right there. I think that's his fourth three-pointer right there.
Yep. Spring Lake comes back with the three. No good. Long rebound to Steele Stowe right there. Oof. 18 now for Taj Williams in this ball game. Ludington up 34-20. 4:36 to go in the third quarter. Steele Stowe for three. That's going to be no good.
Yeah.
And Coach Shank was not too happy about that one. And Ludington come back down there, and Stowe batted it away right there, but there was nobody over there until a Spring Lake player was able to go over and get that ball. Three-point attempt for the Lakers. Good. Getting the three.
Long shots equal long rebounds, and Steele took that shot, and we didn't have one guy underneath the basket rebounding. It just stood there, and then Spring Lake comes the other way. That's why you heard him yelling, "We got a rebound, White."
Getting the three there was number 20 for Spring Lake, Aiden Ayers. And just like that, Spring Lake has got back into this game. They're only down by 11 right now. Ludington up 34-23.
Yeah, the biggest thing, too, that they have, if you've noticed their Scoop, is that they've stopped the penetration by Cam. Every time Cam gets the ball, they got two guys coming, and they're stopping the penetration. You just got to find the guy that's open there and kick it out, just like Cam did right there, except we just didn't get it anywhere.
And Coach Shank said that in the pregame that Spring Lake would do their best to stop Cam Gunsel. A shot missed there by J.T. Keith. Second chance up, no good, and now Spring Lake with the basketball. Ludington 34, Spring Lake 23, 3:36 to go in the third quarter. With the ball for the Lakers, number 20.
Good defense by JT.
Yeah, that was good. He just cut him. He was going to try to go down the baseline, got cut right off there. Ayers to the hoop, up and good. Aiden Ayers with the basket. Ludington now up by just 9, 34-25. JT Keith with it. Keith shot up, in and out, no good. Rebound to Spring Lake. Momentum is right now. The Big M is with Spring Lake.
Yeah, we just got to get a stop here.
Comes in, the shot up, no good, but a foul called on the Orioles. I think it's going to be called on Cam Gunsel.
Yeah, they were very fortunate right there. They didn't get the and one.
Got a timeout.
Timeout.
It's a full timeout. We're going to stay right here, folks. We want to tell you this coming Saturday, December 6th, the LHS Yearbook is hosting our annual Candy Canes and Characters fundraiser. Sierra Holmes says it's not a sporting event, of course, but our yearbook staff covers the vast majority of Oriole home sporting events, so we thought that this fundraiser might be of interest to some of the OSN followers. It's a great event for local families. That's the LHS Yearbook fundraiser, Candy Canes and Characters Holiday Event. Join us for games, crafts, snacks, and unlimited photos with your favorite holiday characters. Meet Santa and Mrs. Claus, the elves, Rudolph, the Grinch, Cindy Lou Who, Frosty, the Oriole Bird, and other holiday favorites. Again, that's Saturday, December 6th. This Saturday, December 6th, Ludington High School, 707 Anderson Street. General admission, Ludington Sensory friendly hours by appointment only, 11:30 to 1:30. General admission 2 to 5, $5 participant, or $15 for family. For questions or to reserve a sensory friendly time, call or text 231-794-9936. That's 231-794-9936, or email sholmes, that's SHOLMES at LASD.net. We can give Sierra Holmes a call. She'll give you all the information. Okay.
Got to help them out in the holidays.
Second free throw good. Did he get the first one?
He did.
So both 2 free throws there for Aiden Ayers. Ludington now with a 34-27 lead. Tell you, since Ludington put up 20 in the first quarter, they've only had 14 points, Jamie, and things have come very difficult. Now there's a steal by the Lakers.
Yeah, every time Cam gets
Nice
that ball
pass
down there and drives the lane, they're double teaming, and they gotta find the open guy there.
John Westhoff with the bucket, his first points. And Ludington comes back quickly, misses another shot. They only have a 34-29 lead. And this big lead evaporating, Jamie.
Yeah, you know Coach Billy's going to make some adjustments at halftime, and right now his team's responding.
Shot put up there, baseline jumper, no good there by their big guy, Max Feltner. Here come the Orioles. Gunsel with it. Ludington 34, Spring Lake 29, 2:09 to go in this third quarter. Kyle Himes Jr., his pass is stolen. Now Gunsel had it for a moment, and Spring Lake gets it right back. And there come the Lakers, and now they've cut it down to 3 points.
Yeah,
my goodness.
You make a turnover there, and you see what happened is all the Ludington guys were just jogging down the floor.
Yep.
Like, you make a turnover, you got to sprint back and get ready to play defense. You just can't jog down the floor and hang your head. We had 5 guys running back.
John Westhoff with the basket. Now all of a sudden it's a 3-point game. Zach Graham, his shot no good. Rebound to Spring Lake. And it's just ice cold Ludington Orioles shooting right now.
There wasn't a single Oriole outside or inside the 3-point line right there to rebound. Everybody was outside the 3-point line.
Shot up no good, but a foul called on the Orioles. It's going to be called, I believe, on JT Keith. Steele Stowe and Micah Spunner will return to the Oriole lineup. Again, the Orioles were up 28-14 at the half. And right now, they have a precarious 3-point lead at 34-31.
Yep.
1:22 left in this third quarter.
Yeah, Coach Shank's not going to be very happy with the third quarter.
Lakers basketball.
There's a little offensive there.
With the ball, Jacob Ayers.
Travel.
We're going to have a hook called, I believe, on
12.
Zach Graham.
12 actually had the hook and the push-off, but Zach Graham got hung up in it, and from that angle over there, it looked like it, but it could have gone either way, and right there it goes to Spring Lake.
Lakers working it now. Feltner with it. Big Max Feltner in the lane. Shot up and good. We got a 1-point game. Ludington 34, Spring Lake 33. This has been a disastrous third quarter for the Ludington Orioles.
Yeah, there's just no continuity right now, and we're playing slow. The movement on offense is slow. You know, you can see Coach Shank asking guys to keep it hot and keep it moving, but right now we just got to find that rhythm. They got to get back in it.
We want to thank House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. You can learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. Cam Gunsel with the ball.
You can see here comes the double team again.
There's a steal. Here come the Lakers, and they have just taken the lead. Basket by number 12, Jacob Ayers.
Yeah, every time Cam gets the ball, you just see him waiting, and then once he drives, the guy comes from behind and double teams. You can just see what they're doing. Spring Lake's packing it in, like Coach Shank said in the pregame show. You know, you got one on the ball and the other four are packing in, and now they're not allowing any penetration, which then stops our offense from doing what we want to do, is drive and kick.
7 seconds to go in this third quarter. Ludington with it. Taj, he'll take the shot. It's up and it's no good, but he's fouled, and he's going to get to shoot. Was that a three-pointer there?
I think he was inside the three-point line, Scoop.
Okay, he's going to get to shoot two here. Ludington, 0.6 of a second left. They trail Spring Lake 35-34. And they're going to be happy to see this third quarter come to an end, no doubt about that.
Yeah, hopefully Taj can knock these down. And
yeah. Taj Williams at the free throw line. The first free throw is no good.
Yeah.
Big thank you to Indian Summer Co-op. They are proud to be a sponsor of the OSN and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for the season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. Taj Williams' second free throw attempt, trying to tie this game up, is up and no good. Yeah, just a disastrous third quarter for the Ludington Orioles. That was just plain and simply ugly. We're at the end of 3 here at Hawley. Your score, the Spring Lake Lakers 35, the Ludington Orioles 34. We're going to stay right here and tell you about some more of our great sponsors, beginning with Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist at 231-757-3368. Safe Harbor Credit Union, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington, or give them a call, 843-2323. Safe Harbor Credit Union. And Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Now, we'd like to give some love here to Peyton Lacombe. And also, I got this note today from Ed Kruska. Ed Kruska is a big Ludington Oriole fan, Ludington High School graduate. He said, I saw Peyton's post here on OSN today. Nice. My son Alex Kruska on the Florida Tech team practiced with Peyton and other Oriole players a couple summers ago at West Shore Community College. We're looking forward to Michigan Tech playing Florida Tech December 20th at Florida Tech in Melbourne, Florida. Hope to see Peyton at the game. We all have the Ludington connection. And Peyton Lacombe, he was named the College Athlete of the Week recently for Michigan Tech. Scored a game-high 9 points in an exhibition win over Lakeland Saturday at the SDC Gym. So congratulations to Peyton Lacombe. And a pretty neat story there from Ed Kruska.
Yeah, it was good to see Peyton getting back. You know, he's went through some pretty tough injuries this first 3 years there at Michigan Tech, and he's continues to fight back from them, and finally getting back on the court.
Spring Lake continues here. There's a basket for Aiden Ayers. Orioles got to find an answer. Hey, that was good.
There we go.
Taj Williams with the basket there, and that was needed sorely. Spring Lake up 37-36. Back the other way. Rebound for Gunsel right there.
Yeah, I was just going to say, we got to pick the intensity back up on defense. Kind of allowed in that third quarter Spring Lake to do whatever they wanted to. They're getting a lot of penetration on us. And we got to travel right there by Steele Stowe.
Well, Ludington was outscored in that third quarter, that disastrous third quarter. Spring Lake scored 21 points, and they held the Orioles to just 6 points. Right now, Ludington trails 37-36, 7:09 left in this ball game. I'd like to thank Benedict's Auto Center, another of our fine sponsors.
Oh, look at the steal by Taj.
There's a steal. Taj Williams up and good.
Yeah, I was just going to say, 12's been using that off arm to create distance because the defense is high on him right there. And Taj was able to poke that away.
Ludington up 38-37, 6:48 to go in this ball game. Again, a big thank you to Mike Benedict and Benedict's Auto Center, providing the best in auto body repairing and painting since the 40s. Benedict's Auto Center is located at 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. You can reach Mike Benedict at 231-613-4111. And Ludington Paint and Glass, they've been mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more, located at 213 South James Main Street, downtown Ludington. Call LP&G at 843-8250. Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects. Proud to support Ludington Orioles sports while being a sponsor on the OSN. And, I was talking earlier about that email from Ed Kruska. And, of course, his dad, Lee Kruska, a big-time Oriole backer and supporter and fan. Well, Ed's son, Alex Kruska, 6'9", and he's a junior. He's studying mechanical engineering at Florida Tech.
Ooh, we almost had a breakaway steal right there.
All right, now Spring Lake with the basketball. There's a drive. The shot is no good.
Better watch it. Slamming the ball there.
Yeah. Ludington up 38-37, 6:30 to go in this ball game. At the free throw line for the Lakers. That foul was called on. Free throw is good. And it's number 14 at the line, and that's Vaughn White. The foul was on Taj Williams.
Yeah, his first. We just knew that Spring Lake wasn't going to go down easy.
No, they never do. And Vaughn White gets both free throws. They're up by a point right now, 39-38, 6:22 left in the game. Steele Stowe with it. Stowe has the ball batted away. It was coming too easy.
Yeah.
The first quarter, Ludington puts up 20 points, and they've scored 18 points since then.
Yeah, and like I said, most of that was coming off baskets, and then when you're making baskets and set up in our full court defense like we want to, we got the upper hand. But when we're not making baskets, Spring Lake's making the right move. But you see, go ahead there.
I was going to say Spunner with the miss there, and Spring Lake bringing the ball back. Go ahead, Jamie.
Yeah. So but what happened is Spring Lake made an adjustment, like Coach Singh said in the pregame, is Spring Lake decided they weren't going to allow Cam Gunsel to penetrate anymore, which in that 20-point run there in the first quarter, he was penetrating and kicking and finding the open players. They shut that down, and now it's going to take someone else to step up and make it happen.
Drive there by the Lakers. Vaughn White, no good. Here comes Gunsel. Gunsel, Messiah Himes for three. Go! There we go. Messiah Himes.
Cam Gunsel gets the rebound, takes it all the way down, penetrates below the free throw line, kicks it out, and there it is. And Spring Lake knows that's how they're going to lose. If they can't stop Cam from penetrating, they're going to lose the game. And right there, that's what happened.
Ludington up 41-39. I'll make it now. Spring Lake up 42-41. A three-pointer right there for the Lakers, number 22. And that was John Westhoff. He's got 7 points.
And then we're going to get a foul on number 14 for Spring Lake right there, and Messiah Himes going to the line.
Vaughn White at the foul, or gets called for the foul, and Messiah Himes at the free throw line.
And that was a good fast break there, a cross-court pass to Messiah, and Messiah penetrated and got the shot, missed it, got the rebound, and was fouled on the putback.
You want to tell the folks a bit about the McGee Insurance Group?
McGee Insurance Group has been serving West Michigan since 1939. They provide quality insurance coverage tailored to fit your needs and budget. McGee Insurance services include auto, commercial, home, health, life, and umbrella insurance. McGee Insurance Group, 5965 West US 10, located next door to Ludington Chiropractic and Dr. Marquiat.
All right, we have a three-pointer missed there by Spring Lake, and now a foul is going to be called on the Lakers. And just as you would think, Ludington and Spring Lake, when they get together in basketball, that's why I knew things were going too easy early on, Jamie.
Yeah.
You always get a battle like this.
Yep, that's going to come right down to the end here, Scoop. There's no doubt about it.
So Messiah Himes, he had got one of the two free throws right there, and we got a tie game, Oriole Nation. Ludington 42, Spring Lake 42, 4:56 left in the game. That's Taj Williams. What a move.
Beautiful.
Oh, my.
Nice.
Oh, was that sweet?
That's
Taj Williams.
Lawed him to sleep. He lawed him to sleep right there, and then was spin move to the basket.
Williams gets the basket. Ludington up by 2, 44-42. Missed shot by Spring Lake. They'll get it back. Three-point attempt up. That's going to be short. However, Spring Lake is controlling the boards right now. There's a block. Oh, J.T. Keith, what a job right there. And now Cam Gunsel has it. Gunsel
he's
inside.
Going all the way, Scoop.
And he's going to draw the foul. Cam Gunsel draws the foul. Ludington up 44-42. You got to give a lot of credit. Well, Coach, the the maestro that Coach Billy Core is. You knew at halftime he made all those adjustments.
Yeah.
And that Ludington wasn't going to have the way they had in the first quarter.
Yeah, and while he shoots these free throws, we got Urca Auto Center is founded on trust, integrity, and respect. We're proud to offer these values in our sales and business practices so our customers keep coming back. The vehicles on our lot have the best prices and quality in the area, so come by and see us today. The Urca family has been selling vehicles in Mason County for 4 generations. Urca Auto Center, 3736 West US 10. Call 845-6282.
Gunsel missed the first free throw. The second attempt up, in and out, no good. Rebound to Spring Lake.
Yeah. And what you've noticed there is, on the half-court offense, Spring Lake has been able to stop Cam's penetration, and so Cam's just getting a rebound, and he's taking it, and he's going coast to coast, penetrating. If he can't get to the basket, he's kicking it, and then that's allowed Ludington to score. So kudos to Cam for realizing that and keeping us in the game here.
Lakers work it inside. Shot put up by Feltner, no good, and JT Keith has it for the Orioles. Keith will get it ahead now to Gunsel. 3:56 left in this game. Orioles with a 2-point lead. Gunsel, he'll give it now to JT Keith.
Kind of giving Cam the business, shoving him in the back.
Oh, yeah. He's going to be a tired young man after this game tonight. Yeah, he's getting worked over pretty good. Taj Williams with it. He'll give it now to Gunsel. Over to Graham. Graham now to Messiah Himes. Back to Graham. Zach Graham, nice move. Up and in and out, no good. Graham gets it back. Shot no good. Draws the foul. Great work on the boards there by Zach Graham.
Yeah.
Relentless.
Good speed to get to the basket. He just kind of finished soft there. Like when we like to see him get to the basket, go up and finish hard. But it was a good job, and he got his own rebound put back, and then we'll go to the free throw line here.
Graham's first free throw, good. Zach Graham, our Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in a spotlight. He's got 3 points tonight. Second attempt. Up and no good. Rebound to the Lakers. Ludington with a 3-point lead, 45-42. 3:24 to go in this ball game. Steele Stowe out there with Messiah Himes, Taj Williams, Zach Graham, and Cam Gunsel for the Orioles. There's a ball batted away. Ends up with Spring Lake, however. Shot up, no good. Rebound strong by Cam Gunsel.
Look up, look up.
Gunsel pushing it up. Now he'll give it to Taj Williams. Williams, Messiah Himes, up and no good.
Look at that rebound by
good job by Steele Stowe.
And up
Give credit there to Steele Stowe and the work he was doing on the glass, getting the basket. Taj Williams, who's also fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, just excellent, relentless work right there by Steele Stowe, keeping it alive. Kept it. And he knew he couldn't grab it because the defender was there, so he tapped it over to Taj.
Great work by Zach Graham, by all 5 of the Orioles out there, but Zach Graham doing a nice job as well. Hey, Oriole Nation, if you're thinking about selling your home or property, let Team Jamie Loney at 5 Star Real Estate guide you every step of the way. With clear communication, strong organization, and a focus on your wants and needs, Jamie makes the process smooth and stress-free. Call Jamie Loney at 231-794-9740. Team Jamie Loney, 513 South James Street in Ludington. Bob's Roofing Company is your reliable roofing partner with over 50 years of experience using only the finest quality materials. Licensed and insured in commercial, industrial, and residential roofing, we've got you covered. Call us and schedule your free estimate at 877-641-2627. Mike Mescher, Ludington assistant boys varsity basketball coach. He's your local salesman. And Lenz Balder Insurance in Ludington is your local agency that gets it right the first time with a reputation built on knowledge, speed, and accuracy. They help individuals and businesses find coverage that truly fits. As an independent agency, Lenz Balder compares top carriers to find the best protection for your home, car, or your business so you don't have to. From personalized service to peace of mind, Lenz Balder delivers more than insurance, they deliver confidence. We got 2:49 to go in this one. Ludington 47, Spring Lake 42. Taj Williams at the free throw line. Without a doubt, Ludington's best free throw shooter.
Yeah, and you like to see Taj knock this down, and then Ludington can get into their defense. And right here with 2:49 left, you'd hope Ludington can dig deep here is what we call. We got to dig a little deeper and then play some tough defense here and keep Spring Lake off the scoreboard.
Taj gets the free throw. He completes the three-point play. Ludington 48, Spring Lake 42. Lakers.
Yeah.
There's a 14-footer up and in. Getting the basket, number 20 for Spring Lake, Aiden Ayers. Ludington up 48-44, 2:26 to go in the game. Gunsel with it. Gunsel now to Messiah Himes. Messiah Himes on the dribble. Now he'll give it to Zach Graham. Graham over to Cam Gunsel. Gunsel to Graham. He'll fake the three. Now he'll step back. He'll give it up to Messiah Himes. 2:06 to go in the game. 4-point Oriole lead, 48-44. Steele Stowe with the ball.
Yeah,
Stowe.
we're kind of doing a five out, kind of a stall here, but keeping them out away and make them drive and kick. He's gonna force Spring Lake to have to foul us here.
Yep, and they're bringing the Laker defense out, as you said, Jamie.
Just keep running that motion. Basically, kind of a Cincinnati move here until we can get a layup. They're just going to keep doing this. Scoop.
Yep. Ludington taking a lot of air out of the ball here. Gunsel shot up, no good, but he draws the foul. 1:35 to go. Ludington just took about a minute off the clock right there. And Ludington up 48-44. 1:35 to go in the game. Cam Gunsel at the free throw line.
Like to see him get up on his toes and finish with his follow through. There it is.
Oh, there we go.
There it is.
Cam Gunsel gets the first free throw. Big free throw right there. I think he was listening to you up here, Jamie.
Well, I used to say it to him a lot.
Second one, also good. Two huge free throws there.
He's a good free throw shooter when he gets up on his toes.
Timeout on the floor. We're going to stay right here and tell you about Ludington Chiropractic.
Hey, Ludington Chiropractic and Dr. Mark Yeck have been serving the chiropractic needs of Ludington and the surrounding communities for more than 30 years. At Ludington Chiropractic, no appointment is necessary. It is a strictly walk-in clinic. That's Dr. Mark Yeck and Ludington Chiropractic at 5965 East Ludington Avenue. For questions, call 231-843-1874.
Ludington up 50
North
to 44.
Star Chiropractic. Attention athletes. Want to boost your game? At North Star Chiropractic in Ludington, we specialize in helping you recover, perform, and stay injury-free. Don't wait. Call 231-843-8200 and elevate your performance today. North Star Chiropractic, your winning edge.
Ludington up 50 to 44 right now over the Spring Lake Lakers. The Detroit Lions lead the Dallas Cowboys. This is a football score, folks. It's not a baseball score. Detroit just got a safety, and they are up 5-3. 5-3. Was that Hutch that got the sack or Jack Campbell?
It was Jack Campbell, but it looks like they're going to reverse the call.
All right.
Typical.
Oh, look at that block by Gunsel.
Beautiful job, Cam.
Cam Gunsel with the block, and now Gunsel has the ball as he heads back down court. He has the ball stolen, and here come the Lakers. There's a shot up, and nice shot there. Getting the basket for Spring Lake, number 10, Jack Brown.
Yeah, we probably want to keep the ball in Taj's hands here.
Yes.
Make them foul Taj.
4-point Oriole lead, 50 to 46. 56 seconds to go. Timeout. Timeout by Coach Thad Shank and the Orioles. And I believe, we want to tell you folks about North Star Chiropractic. Attention athletes, want to boost your game? At North Star Chiropractic in Ludington, we specialize in helping you recover, perform, and stay injury-free. Don't wait. Call 231-843-8200 and elevate your performance today. North Star Chiropractic, your winning edge. We're going to step aside right now. You're watching and listening to the OSN and 102.7 WMOM.
What makes great apple juice? Great apples. Who makes great apples? Easy. Michigan farmers. Indian Summer represents only the best Michigan farmers, and all of its delicious products are made in Ludington. Ask for Indian Summer in your favorite store now.
Welcome back to Hawley Gymnasium. Ludington 50, Spring Lake 46. And Jamie, we got your phone on here. It's got the Lions game. Why did they reverse the safety there? Is it because the Lions are always getting jobbed?
Yeah, we got jobbed there, but they're saying that he had 1 foot in and 1 foot out, so we're going to have to pump from the back end line.
Probably Roger Goodell called there and said, reverse that. That's not a safety. All right, 50-46, 55 seconds left in this game. Ludington's got the guy. Well, now Zach Graham has it. I said Taj Williams had it for a moment. They'll get it back to Taj. That's the guy you want him to have the ball. Taj getting bodied pretty good right there. He'll give it to Steele Stowe now. Stowe to Gunsel. Gunsel drive and yes! Cam Gunsel with a baseline drive. He gets the basket and he's fouled.
I tell you, they've been beating and banging on Cam all game long, and stopping his penetration. That third quarter and most of the fourth quarter, but the last 4 minutes of this game right here, Cam Gunsel's really taking over the game right here, Scoop.
Gunsel's free throw good. He's hit his last 3 free throws. Another big free throw. Ludington 53, Spring Lake 46.
Now we're going to have an offense for defense substitution. JT Keith coming in for defense, so he can play up with the big guy there, 52 for Spring Lake.
Cam almost had himself a steal there. 3-point attempt, Spring Lake, no good. Rebound, JT Keith.
Like
I'll tell you what, when he gets his hands on it, you're not going to take it away from him.
Look at volley up,
there we go. Right there, sister. Give me one, Jimmy. Cam Gunsel with the slam dunk. Ludington up now, 55-46 on the alley-oop.
We might get another one here, Scoop.
Taj Williams to Gunsel, no good. Gunsel with it right now. They'll pull it back out, and they're going to run the rest of the clock off.
Yeah, he tried to give him he activated that dunkometer for you, Scoop.
The Cam Gunsel dunkometer activated for the first time in Hawley Gym in his varsity career.
Yeah.
Ludington wins a hard-fought game, 55-46.
I tell you, like I said there just before that happened, it last 4 or 5 minutes of this fourth quarter, it became the Cam Gunsel show, and he dug deep and took over, man, and then he wasn't going to be denied, is what I want to say there. They were on him all third quarter and most of that fourth quarter, and finally he just said, I've had enough. I'm taking this thing to the rack.
Very interesting ball game. Ludington wins 55-46. We even get a Cam Gunsel dunk there at the end. We almost had a second one, as you said. That's his 4th career varsity dunk. And first one at Hawley Gym, but the Orioles win 55-46. Ludington outscores Spring Lake 21-11 in that decisive fourth quarter. And when we return, we will have the Smith and Eddy post-game show coming your way here on the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation.
Smith and Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance. Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance solutions as the area's largest independent agency. Here at Smith & Eddy Insurance, in partnership with Auto Owners, we offer the most experienced staff, the widest array of policies, and we have partnered with Auto Owners Insurance to provide exceptional solutions for our customers. With new technology and an old-school philosophy, our team is committed to delivering a winning customer experience by placing the right people in the right roles. Proudly serving all of West Michigan from our 4 convenient locations in Bear Lake, Scottville, Manistee, and in Hart, Smith & Eddy and Auto Owners remains deeply committed to the communities we serve and dedicated to meeting your insurance needs. Smith & Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables, anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Oriole Sports Network.
Reliable, professional, exceptional quality and courteous service. Benedict's Auto Center has been providing the absolute best in auto body repairing and painting since the 1940s. For over 80 years, 3 generations of the Benedict family have run a business you can trust in Mason County and the surrounding area. Owner Mike Benedict will listen to your concerns and questions to ensure you have peace of mind and that the auto body needs of your vehicle are totally and completely met. At Benedict Auto Body, customer service is the number one priority. We want our customers to know that when it comes to choosing a car repair business, it is their choice. Customers should call around and ask questions and get feedback from all car repair shops before making their decision. Bottom line, it is the right to pick which repair facility you want your vehicle fixed. That's Benedict's Auto Center at 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. You can reach owner Mike Benedict at 231-613-4111.
Safe Harbor Credit Union is your premier choice for all your banking needs. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, our members always come first. You're not just a member, you're family. This is Adam Johnson, President and CEO of Safe Harbor Credit Union and proud former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're thrilled to once again be the premier halftime sponsor for the Orioles Sports Network. If you haven't yet experienced the Safe Harbor Credit Union difference, now is the perfect time to make the switch. We cherish our relationships with our members and our community student athletes. You'll find us in the stands cheering for that next Oriole win and in local classrooms teaching financial literacy. We believe in being the local financial institution that you can trust with all your banking needs. When you invest with us, your money stays local, and local decision-making ensures that your needs are our top priority. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Come visit us at our new location at 5511 US 10 here in Ludington. We can't wait to welcome you into our family at Safe Harbor Credit Union.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Scoop Hansen, Jamie Sycon, Nick Wysong, Jackson Jenner, the OSN, and 102.7 WMOM. Big thank you to Smith & Eddy Insurance, our exclusive post-game sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Coach Thad Shank is coming up the steps right now. A really nice win for the Ludington Orioles over the Spring Lake Lakers. And Coach Shank has the headset. He's putting it on right now. Coach.
You know, Coach Shank, not only is he richer because he sold his football tickets tonight, he saw a better game tonight than if he would have went to Ford Field tonight. You know what I'm saying?
You're exactly right, Coach.
He's a smart man. He's a smart man.
You and I talked about that earlier. I had 2 offers to go tonight, but you see where my loyalties are with my Ludington Orioles.
Well, you get paid the big bucks. You don't get paid the big bucks.
My beloved Ludington Orioles. Coach, look how quickly Hawley Gym cleared out. I've never seen people get home so clearly. Want to get home and watch the Detroit Lions after seeing a great Detroit or a great Ludington Oriole victory tonight. Yeah. Boy, Spring Lake did just as you said. They were going to really take it to Cam Gunsel. First quarter, Ludington up 20-6. They made some adjustments, and they came out and they had a lead there in the third quarter. But your boys, a gut check time. They came back and a nice win.
Well, I mean, you know, when you play a Billy Core team, a Spring Lake team, you're not going to see a better half-court defense than you see with them, and we knew that coming in. We really talked about how we were going to have to be a lot more patient on the offensive end to be successful. You know, I thought early on in the game we did a nice job of making the extra pass and creating a little better shots than we did end of the second quarter and into the third quarter, and that allowed us to set our defense and allowed the game to be more of a transition game. And you know, I mean, when you got a number of talented kids who can make plays with the ball and you come up against a really good half-court defense that you don't see on a very consistent basis, you know, we can get to the rim against most teams off 1 or 2 passes. And we stressed that, and we were good in spots tonight, but we really lagged off in that third quarter. But you got to give them a little credit. I've seen teams totally go in the tank in situations like that. And like I told them, you know, I thought defensively, and you know, we haven't been a man-to-man straight defensive program in 15 years. You know, we got playing that matchup zone, and we had a lot of success with our players in it. And this is kind of the first time in a long time we've gone to playing a mano, half-court solid D, mixing in some traps and stuff. And I thought tonight on the defensive end, this is as good as man defense that we've played in Hawley Gym in, you know, since the Stephen Myers, Kyle Grzinski days, Steven Kratz. I mean, those guys could grind and play defense on the half court really well. We kind of gotten away from that a little bit, and that's what we've been focusing on. So I was proud our defense gave us a chance to win this game.
Did you forget one player from that team that played great defense, the Black Hole? Kyle Henyon.
Kyle was smart. He wasn't the greatest athlete of all time, but he was a smart kid and knew where to be. So.
Yeah. Coach, you look at it, the first quarter come out, it was just looking too easy early on. And the Ludington Spring Lake games are always competitive, great matchups, and up 20-8, but then it was 28-14. Spring Lake outscored your boys 21-6 in the third, but your boys come back, outscored them 21-11 in the fourth. And at the end of that game there, it was like the Taj Williams and Cam Gunsel show right there.
Well, the play of the game was Steele Stowe keeping that rebound alive right there and getting Taj the three-point play. I thought in the fourth quarter we finally started getting some good looks and we weren't finishing, but I mean, we were at the point where we was going the other way until Steele came in and kept that shot alive and tipped it to Taj and put it back. Because I can't remember how it played out, but we had a layup, and the layup went in and out, and it was kind of like, oh, my God, we just can't buy it. And here comes Steele from the weak side doing those little things, keeping the thing alive, and that was – I mean, I thought that was the turning point in this game anyway.
Yes, we alluded to that when that happened up here as well, the play that Steele Stowe made to keep the ball alive right there, and that was a key play, as you said, Coach. You get Manistee next week at Manistee. And then on Thursday, do you have a game at, let's see here, I got the schedule right here.
I'm really off it. Entertainment director here. What are you?
Well, actually, you're at
Fremont on Friday.
Yeah. You're at. Isn't it says Orchard View? Is that scheduled?
We're Orchard View tomorrow night, Scoop. That's where we'll be at Orchard View. You won't be there, but we will. Playing a game tomorrow, and then we got Manistee Tuesday and Fremont Friday. Now, Manistee and Fremont are two very improved teams. I mean, I think this will be the better Manistee team that they're 2-0 right now that they've had in a while, and Fremont returns most of the guys from a team that came on last year. So going on the road for those two games will probably be test for us, I would think. So
we won't be covering that, but we will be putting updates on the Orioles Sports Network page.
Since with all this money you got from doing all this work for the Orioles Sports Network, you should drive down tomorrow and watch a game without having to talk the whole time.
That would be nice, too. I got to see what my wife's got plans. She's got plans for us tomorrow. I know Coach Stowe is expecting me to come over to interview some of his girls for players in the spotlight, too.
Okay, make your excuses, Scoop. I get it, man. If you're not getting paid, then you're...
Coach, so what were you the happiest with tonight?
I told you I was happy with the defense.
Okay.
I mean, I thought in that first quarter and when we really needed it in a few spots in the fourth quarter, we were pretty dang good on the defensive end. You know, Spring Lake's a team that tries to grind it out and have you make mistakes, because they're going to pass and cut and screen. And I thought we were pretty solid on the defensive end, and that was what I was most pleased about.
When they made that run in the third quarter, you were not surprised at all. We've seen Spring Lake do this.
Well, I mean, I was disappointed that we didn't play well together on the offensive end of the floor. And, life, crap's thrown at you. Everybody knows that. And young kids, I mean, this is just a basketball game. But, I mean, this team has gone in the tank a lot more in the past in situations that didn't go our way. When we played Spring Lake at Grand Haven last Christmas break, we came unglued and, things didn't go our way and we absolutely came unglued. So at least tonight, we found a way to persevere and fought back and made some plays at the end. And I'm sure you were just, feeling great when we got that lob dunk right there, too.
I certainly was, Coach. That's Cam Gunsel's first dunk at Hawley Gym, his first home dunk.
Now, do you see what happened after that when we could have put the ball game away and we tried to do it again? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then Cam took it out and ran the last few seconds down.
Yeah, we got to play time and score better. We'll watch those things. I mean, we had that 6-point lead, and we should have pulled that ball out down there instead of being aggressive, but it's easier said than done, when you're out there on the floor and you play the way we play. So,
well, nice win tonight, Coach. Good luck to you and your boys tomorrow night at Muskegon Orchard View, and we will be talking again soon.
Okay, thanks, guys.
Thank you. Coach Thad Shank And his team wins tonight over Spring Lake by a score of 55-46. And again, as I said, Ludington outscored the Lakers 20-8 in the first quarter, outscored them 8-6 in the second, or outscored 21-6 in the third. That third quarter, just as Coach Shank we just finished talking about, very ugly third quarter, but a beautiful fourth quarter. Ludington outscores Spring Lake 21-11. Orioles were up 28-14 at the half. They were down by a point at the end of 35-34, and they win 55-46.
Yeah, like he was saying there is, the style of play we play is you have the freedom. We have the freedom to play that. We're playing 5-out. We're playing cut and pass. And what he's getting at is when he gives you the freedom to play, freedom comes responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
And, and there's times where you got to do the responsible thing to make sure you secure a victory, good thing. But that's all part of learning. It's the second game of the season. Those are things to see on film. Those are things to correct. And
those are the type of games you want, Jamie, especially come tournament time in March when you got a tight game like that.
Yep.
A team comes back, you're beating them pretty good, and they come back, take the lead on you, and then you can come back and not stick your head in the sand and come back and pull out the victory right there. That's just a nice win.
Yeah, and you're gonna get much better playing teams like that and having to having a big lead, losing it, come back, versus just blowing a team out. At that point, you don't really learn anything. Here, they got the win, and they learned a lot, and those things are what's going to make them better when we get to that tournament run.
And it's always, your team's always going to get better when you play a Billy Core team.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just a great, outstanding coach. Folks, I'm going to run down the final individual scoring, and then we're going to get out of here. For Spring Lake tonight, Jack Brown had 8 points, 2 points for Jacob Ayers, 2 for Vaughn White. Tonight, Aiden Ayers, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 13, 14 for Aiden Ayers. John Westhoff had 7, 4 for Landon O'Donnell, and 8 for Max Feltner. For the Ludington Orioles tonight, J.T. Keith with 2. Zach Graham had 3 points. Our Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in their spotlight. 6 points for Steele Stowe, 11 for Cam Gunsel, 6 for Messiah Himes, and a game-high 27 points for Taj Williams. But Coach Shank had a good point right there. Steele Stowe with a game-changing play right there.
Yeah, like we do when we called that, it went in for the layup. It was missed. And, Steele was in a spot where he couldn't secure the rebound, but he was just smart enough to realize, I can't secure this, but wow, Taj is standing right there. I'm going to tap it right to him, and then allows Taj to get the basket and one. That's a huge 3-point turnaround right there. And like Coach said, it changed the game, unless when I seen Steele do that, But that's the type of player Steele is.
Yeah.
He might only get 2 or 4 points in a game, but every time he's out there, he's going to be 110% full grit and just keep balls alive, rebound the basketball, play his butt off on defense, and make sure the right things happen. And that's Steele Stowe, and that's the game-changing point that gave us the lead for good right there.
You said it, Jamie. Grit. Definitely fun doing the game with you tonight, my friend. And with that said, for our executive producer, executive director, Thad Shank, for Chris Nicholas at 102.7 WMOM, also for Nick Wysong, the OSN 102.7 WMOM technical engineer, and Jackson Jenner, the OSN cameraman. This is the voice of the Orioles, Todd Scoop Hansen, saying so long from Hawley Gymnasium. Once again, your final score, the Ludington Orioles 55, the Spring Lake Lakers 46. Good night, Oriole Nation.